Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the live stream for the Max Morris Memorial Sevens 2022, the over 60s. We have Southport versus Musgrave Hill, and our live stream rink we have Darryl Hill and Graham French for Southport versus Dennis Altman and Terry Hudson for Musgrave. Other games will be Vic Garra and Jeff Hawken versus Jim Keeley and Gary Lind, Phil Wake and Robbie Dobbins and Tom Singleton, Brian Christian, Richard Happ and Dan Parfitt in the triples. For any of you that haven't been watching the games and don't know how many ends they play, in the live stream rink will be the 2x2x2 pairs, 18 ends. We'll have 3x3 pairs, 24 ends, and 2x2 triples, 24 ends. Boys have just had a roll up and they're starting off right now. We'd also like to thank Tweed Heads Bowls Club for letting us hold the finals here and for their great facilities. Now, the wind's picked up just a fraction. The green's dried out a bit more and the green is running very nice. If you've played here before in this front green, you know it can be tricky. There is definitely a narrow hand and a wide hand. Darryl with his second bowl. Just caught on that front one there. So plenty of room at the moment to get a shot. The front bowl's about a metre out. Dennis from Musgrave Hill. The Muzzy Pelicans. On the wide hand. Just a little bit short. They're just judging the pace at the moment. Line's been good on all their bowls, just a little bit unders and overs at the moment. That'll change fairly quickly. I hope you've all watched that the previous game. It was a magnificent final of Division 1. Went right down to the last bowl. A win there for Tugan over Broadbeach. Absolutely magnificent game. Got down to that one. Last bowl of the last rink of the last game. So Graham French skipping for Southport. Might have seen him play last year in this. Terry Hudson skipping for Musgrave Hill. Graham on the wide hand. His line is absolutely perfect. He's just a little bit short on the weight. As I said, they're just feeling out the pace of the green at the moment. Just talking to Ellen Joslin, who's a new member of Tweed Heads Bowls Club, and I'm sure we'll be seeing Ellen in the top division very quickly. All right, welcome aboard everyone. Nathan and Steve. Club Musgrave, yes, go. Merringham, g'day. Michael Turner's on board. Now, Graham, a little bit more weight. His line's perfect. There's a shot bowl right on the jack. There you go. The crowd goes crazy. Terry with his second bowl. Looks well pointed here. Nice reply, just a little bit overweight.
There you go. There's some D.
All right, so realistically there's one bowl on the jack and plenty of room for another shot. Southport holding shot. Darryl coming up to play his third bowl. It's Southport versus Musgrave. This is the final of the over 60s, the Max Morris Memorial. Tweed Heads Bowls Club. If you're in the area, drop on by. Say hello to everyone here and watch some great bowls. And Darryl looks nicely pointed here. A little bit overweight. Now Dennis about to deliver his third bowl. Might just be a little bit short with that one. Actually, his weight wasn't bad. He was just a little bit on the narrow side. And Darryl with his last bowl. Looks like he's got good weight. He's just a bit on the Errol Flynn side. He's knocked up one bowl. Southport holding shot. Dennis on the mat about to deliver his fourth bowl. No. Not badly pointed if he finds the gap. Well, he got onto his own bowl and rolled it up. So Southport's still holding shot. Graham French's bowl there on the jack. Graham French's cheer squad are just beside me here. Graham's been a top bowler on the Gold Coast for many years. On the wide hand, looking to add to the count. He's given it plenty of air. See how it turns now. Here it comes. It's turning nicely. Oh, close for another counter. Beautiful weight, jack high. Lovely weight there from Graham. Now Terry. Looks like he might only be the one down. Looks well pointed out there as well. He's just, there he got cluttered up in those front bowls. Well, Graham's weight was good on his third bowl. Let's see if he can just tighten it up a fraction. Southport holding one. Oh, he needs to get around that. He's just going to get into that. He wiggled through, I don't know. I'd suggest maybe still only the one. The lead for Muzzie's having a look. It's a measure for two. Okay. Well, here's the call. Get out to that bowl there. G'day Corey and Jan. Wally, how you going? Rhonda. G'day Jim. Nicely pointed here. Looking to just get under that bowl. No, rolled it up. Now we'll soon find out what it is. Southport holding one and a measure for two, I feel. One's been taken out. We'll have the updates on the screen as you can see the other games underneath the scoreboard for this on the screen. Only update them when they do it, of course, Robbie. No, we'll update them as we get a few ends and yeah. Now, I'm not sure the result in that one. Okay, first end, Southport, one shot. Of course, our other game as well, we've got Division 3, Woongoolga, playing Mermaid Beach, Division 3, Max Morris, finals. It's a finals day. Exactly right. Always good money. 2,000 to the winner on this. Oh, 3,000 because they got more sections in the Division 3, so... Yeah, right. So that's something for anyone watching out there that's been thinking about putting teams in for the Max Morris. Don't hesitate. Do it. Great lead bowl there from Darryl. Brilliant. Dennis's bowls there's just finished jack high, a little bit narrow on that one. Not badly down again here from Darryl. Two great lead bowls, front toucher. Oh, that puts a smile on the face of Graham. Welcome aboard, Russell. If you did miss that first game we live streamed, you better have a look at it. It's well worth watching. Not badly pointed here from Dennis. Oh, good try. He's just edged it, but still 2 shots there to Southport. Very good try there from Dennis. Keep over there. Oh, they're not of those, are they? Okay. We'll give you some updates as they happen on the other game as well, the 3rd division. It's only early days. This game in particular, because it's 2B2 pairs, it's 18 ends, and the other 2 games are 24 ends. It's 3B3 pairs and the 2x2 triples. Nice bowl there from Graham. Nice handy bowl. G'day Wayne, how you going? Interesting this narrow hand. It's been the downfall of a lot of players today. Not badly pointed here. Now, will it turn or will it hold out? And there it is. It just holds out that last little bit. Had good weight on that too. Cherry skipping for Musgrave. Now, nicely pointed here from Graham as well. He's looks like he's got a nice bowl. Will he run it out, but? Oh, he's close. Probably just a fraction short. A nice try, but couple of shots Southport are holding. G'day Paul, how you going, mate? Now, will this bowl turn or will this bowl hold? It gets to there and you think it's going to turn? No, it doesn't. It's a very tricky hand, the narrow hand here. Well, 18 ends are played. In this particular game, there's no time limit. Won't be needed anyway. Yes, if your club's been thinking about putting some teams into this Max Morris, get in and get in quick. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year. Not a lot of travelling, fairly localised. And that's a good attraction of it as well. Darryl, will he run it out? He's got a great line on this bowl. This is 3 great lead bowls here. Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. Brilliant. Now Dennis is trying to follow him down. He might get an inside edge. No. Well, actually, he's cut that bowl in square, straight across for shot. That's a nice little billiard shot there. If you haven't seen it before, you don't play enough bowls. Oh, well, luck's a fortune. G'day, Jill. Yes, we'll do. Once we get a couple of ends up, we will let you know. Look at Darryl. Oh, good effort. He's just missed it. Had to be another inch narrower. Good try. G'day, JD and Jim. Welcome aboard. Now Dennis on the wide hand, holding one. Not badly down. He's very, very close to sitting one of those out, which he has. Well, how quickly this head's turned around. The lead had 3 bowls right on it. So, yes, to cut a bowl in square, you've got to have good line and good weight. Well, as I said before, yeah, if you haven't seen a lucky bowl before, you don't play enough bowls. Okay, Graham on the mat. Yes, I don't think that's going to turn, Graham. Very tricky hand that out there. Look at that holding. God, blimey. Not a problem, Owen. Welcome aboard. Now, Terry on the wider hand. Yeah, his line was good, but just a little bit on the shy side. About a metre out. Well, it might be a guide, a little bit of a guide there for Graham. Get under that and get the jack. Oh, geez, I tell you, they don't turn with weight out there. You can play weight and it'll just run down the outside all afternoon. It will not turn. So, Musgrave holding one. Terry drawing for 2. Oh, wasn't a bad effort either. He's only probably a foot or so out of shot. 1 shot to Muzzy. After 2 ends, it's 1-all. Welcome aboard, Club Muzzy. Early days yet. Still settling things out. It's 1-all here on our live stream rink. We'll give you updates as they come. Oh, look at that. How it's 1-all, 1-all, 1-all on the 3 rinks. Another 1 each, it'll all be square. Yeah. Yeah. Plenty of people enjoying this afternoon's bowls. Don't forget, if you're in the area, I know you can watch it on the live stream, but there might be a few friends here you don't know are here. Come on down, have a drink, say hello, clap a good bowl, enjoy yourself. Tweedheads Bowls Club. Now Dennis, given that plenty of air, which you must do on that hand, it's a real swooper out there. Yeah, it's turning late. Yeah, it's not far off coming back to the line. Comes back a long way, that hand. Oh, good. Robbie's just put that up. We had someone asking. Oh, Jill, yes. You can see those on the screen there now. Left-hand side, bottom corner, we have the 3 rinks there, and we'll update those within a few ends of each. As when they, exactly right, we can't update them till they do. Not a bad starter there from Darryl. Good line. Yeah, that's not a bad bowl. There'll be a lot outside of that. Not a problem, Jill. We try our best. Sometimes we do and sometimes we don't, but we do try our best. And Darryl's nicely pointed. Will he get the inside of this bowl? No, he didn't need it. He's drawn shot. It's close anyway. Plenty of room there for another good bowl. Okay, Terry with his first bowl. Looks nicely pointed too. Might just have a little bit of weight on it. It's really swooping home out there. Good line on that bowl. Graham French with his first one. Yeah. Beautiful line. Good crowd here today, enjoying the finals. Finals day, the Max Morris Memorial Sevens. Yes, nicely pointed this time. The weight looks a bit better. Good bowl here from Terry. That's the shot bowl. Nice bowl there, beautiful weight. Now Graham just needed to correct on his weight. He had very good line on his first bowl. Not badly pointed here, Graham. Might be a fraction narrow. Is he going to get the jack? He got the jack. Well, okay. It's gone back to his Leeds bowls too, I would suggest. I think they're Darryl's bowls, so that was a very, very good bowl. Probably sitting 3. Okay, Dennis coming up to play his third bowl. Could be 3 down there, I'd suggest he would be. That hedge has changed around big time. Little trail from Graham French. Beautiful bowl. Okay, tight hand. He's trying to get up to this blue bowl. Is he going to get it? He's close to it as well. That was a very good try. Probably still 2 down. That was a great try. Wait. Look at it hold up on that hand too. It's such a tight hand. Okay, so Darryl. Yeah, it looks like he's going to cross under the head. Geez, his weight was good too. Terry just looking at that head. I would suggest that he's 2 down. Got his own bowl he can play up to this time. I think that's what the skip's calling. He can get his own bowl through, or if he wants, he can play the other hand. It's up to you. Dennis says, I'll try the other hand. Well, he's got an attacking line, but I think he's got a fair bit of weight on this one. Yes, he has. Yes, he was trying to get the jack, possibly in the bin or... Okay, Darryl, drawing for 3. He'd love to touch that jack. Oh, boy. He turned his head on it straight away. I don't know why, because it looks like it's well pointed. Oh, I wouldn't be turning my head on that one. That was a very good try. The weight was perfect. There'll be 2 shots, I'd suggest. Graham's just having a little look at that. I think he'll confer with that, saying 2. I know he's got about 3 or 4 bowls waiting just to the right of our screen. So Terry, 2 down at the head. Just pretty careful he don't get his own bowl out, because he would be a number down. Oh, he's got a good safe line out there, that's for sure. Well, there's no danger with that sort of line. He's just dropped in, actually. Now, Graham, drawing for 3. Any touch on that jack, it's probably lock on the bowl. He's fairly close here. Oh, he needs to side cut it, and he has side cut it as well. Now, that could be a big change here. Now, it's at least 2, and there's other 2 bowls there. Do they count? Could be 4 down. That was the call. I'd suggest it's at least 3. Big bowl coming up here. Oh, geez, I tell you what, I think I'd be trying to save on the wide hand. Which I think he is too. Yep. Draw to save on that wide hand. Has he got the weight? He's got a nice line on this. Oh, he's close. Will he arrive to the bowls? Very, very close. He has gotten through the gap. Now, Graham's got a free draw here. If he touched the jack a foot, he will make 6. A 1 foot trail on the jack is 6. Now, beautiful grass. He's not going to race through narrow, that's for sure. He's got to get by that bowl. He got the edge and flopped over. Oh, we don't know. So, the early call was 4. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Now, does Graham's last bowl, the front one, count? I think we might have to get the tape out. Could be an idea, I feel. That's Muzzie's bowl in the head. They've already taken out 3. Okay, now this is for 4. Front bowl of Graham's is in for 4. Now the back bowl is close. Now we've got 4 and a measure. No? Okay. 4 shots to Southport. It was a very nice bowl of Graham's just to chip that jack across the head a little bit. Very well played. Hello, Kathy and Wayne. And Di, g'day, you champion bowler, you. Mary, hello. And Bradley, welcome aboard. Scotland wins gold. Olympic gold in the curling. Yes. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate it. Well, we do what we've got to do to watch a good game of bowls. To make that smile on our face get bigger. And Darryl, he just his weight was immaculate, but just hung out on that hand. It's not hard to do. And yet, if you get under that tight line on that narrow hand, it will swoop. Now, Dennis. Oh, his line was absolutely spot on. He's 3/4 of a metre out. Beautiful line. Now, Darryl's tightened it up a little bit. Let's just see. It should hold its line. And it is. Oh, that's great correction. Very good correction there from Darryl. Okay, a weight correction needed here from Dennis. He's got a similar line. And he's well pointed. That's good correction. Oh, he's flicked it back and he's probably down, but it was a great try. Okay, Southport holding 1. Excellent try there from Dennis. If you've just tuned in, this is the Max Morris Memorial Sevens 2022. It's the finals day. It's Southport versus Musgrave in the over 60s. A nice try there from Graham. We also have Division 3 playing as well, and we've got all those rinks on the screen. Yes, look, he was probably just a bit light on for weight. Yeah, probably only not much shy, just a bowl shy. Good try, really. Now, Graham, a little bit wider this time. Well, Southport holding, and they've got all the backwood. So you don't mind that. Muzzy just got to be careful in trying to get this bowl off, that they don't chip the jack back, because they might be in a world of pain there. What sort of weight have we got here? No, he's just a little bit, yeah. We've got a little guest commentator coming in. Shane, how you going, mate? We'll bit of flick you on.
Good, thanks, Brett. How are you? I'll go this way.
Go there. So, Southport holding 1 shot at the moment. They've got plenty of catches there. Welcome aboard.
Thanks,
How
Brett.
you going, mate?
Welcome to you. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah. So we've got a finals day today. Of course, you've come across and joined Tweed Heads from South Tweed.
I have, yes,
and
I have.
It's a good pick-up for them, I'll tell you.
Oh, well,
I think it is.
Remains to be seen.
I'd rather be playing with you than against you.
Oh, thanks for that, Brett. Yeah, it's very interesting here at the moment.
It is. That first final was an absolute cracker of a game. It got down to the last bowl and Nedwood Bradley, and he was so unlucky. But
it certainly was.
You know, he got it to where he wanted it and just missed it. Now,
that's bowls.
Oh, it is. Look, we try our hardest and sometimes it doesn't work.
That's right.
So he's cleared a little passage there to that one bowl. Lynn Jaffrey's on board. G'day, Lynn. Oh. Oh, yes. I can see the scores there in the... yes, you can see those. There's a... Dane Murphy's gone out to a 12-1 lead in the Division 3. Geez, the weight was good on that bowl. Just a little bit tight on it.
Just a little bit tight,
yes.
Yes.
Because they've got to be careful, Muzzy, the way they attack this. It's probably safer now for them because if they got a little bit tight on that and locked their bowl, Jack's back, all the bowls behind are just about Southport's.
Well, that's right. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit... Personally,
so
I'd be defending the one shot.
Yeah.
The one down.
One down's not the end of the world. Try to draw it.
Especially early. That's right.
Yeah. It's a nice head actually for Southport to actually full draw and touch that jack about 2 foot.
Exactly right.
You got 4 shots.
Yes, I'd rather be in Southport's shoes at the moment.
Yes, it's looking quite good for them as far as position and. So what else you been up to, mate? Anything exciting? Playing in anything? You're not shaving, that's for sure.
No, not today, no. Had a late night last night. Didn't get back from Hamilton till up past 11 last night.
Oh, okay.
Got up this morning. The seniors, the reserve, the Premier Seed side won, but the reserves went down a couple of rings. 11 overall.
Okay.
Pretty badly, really, considering we should have won, but the way it goes.
Well, yeah.
But, no. We're still in the hunt, it's the main thing.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're skipping a rink?
I am skipping in the reserves, yes. Yes, I was privileged enough to be given a rink when I come here about 4 weeks ago. They put me in the reserves. I was very thankful for that.
Oh, Graham's just come down the outside there. He's probably didn't want that sort of weight.
Yeah, so I got up this morning. We started watching your feed this morning when I got up. I'm sitting having a bit of brekkie and that, sitting there relaxing. Thought, I'm only 5 minutes walk away.
You better come over and have a look.
Yeah. Say hello to everyone.
Well, I'm pleased you did. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Max is watching. Good. Oh, this is close to the line here. Will he get around this bowl?
This is close.
Oh, got the edge.
Oh, Dennis got his big arse in the way.
I know. That bowl is now a guide for the shot.
Yes, they can afford to attack, and even if they move the jack, they're not going to lose anything.
If they move the jack, or an edge off that last bowl will sit the second shot. Yeah. And boy, oh boy, they got a few.
Yes. It's definitely in Southport's favour here.
Just a bit quick, I think. Oh, don't cut it in.
No damage.
Yeah, probably just a bit quick for that sort of shot.
Yes.
Yeah. Really, just a full draw or a foot and a half or two.
A solid draw.
Yeah.
Solid draw. There was no danger with a solid draw.
No, there wasn't.
If he got his own bowl, he'd have stayed in there himself. Yeah. At worst, they'd have been one down.
Yeah.
With a chance of gaining 4 or 5.
Yep. Now. Yeah, just trying to set it. Okay, well, 1 shot there. 2, Southport. I've been asked to read through the team, so I'll do that.
If you do that.
In our live stream, we've got Daryl Hill, Graham French playing Dennis Altman and Terry Hudson. Vic Garra and Jeff Hawken playing Jim Keeley and Gary Lind. Phil Wake, Robbie Dobbins and Tom Singleton playing Brian Christian, I should say. Robert Hape and Dan Parfitt.
There's some famous names in that lineup.
Well, there are. I mean, Hawkeye. What he hasn't won isn't worth winning.
Robbie Dobbins.
Robbie Dobbins.
For goodness sake.
Yeah.
Some high quality bowlers out
I was
here.
lucky enough to play with a few of them and or against them. And
I've been against them. I haven't played with them. I've been against them.
Yeah, I played lucky enough to play Super Challenge pairs with Robbie Dobbins. It was interesting.
And
when I was
they are a
killing.
nightmare to play against.
Old Hawkeye's got the driest sense of humour you've ever come across in the land.
You're not wrong.
You don't know when he's serious or when he's laughing.
Oh, you can tell when he's serious. The face changes a little bit when he's serious. Not that often.
No. Oh, good day, Irene. And Jerry, watching from your lounge room in Hamilton, Victoria. Welcome aboard. I hope you're having a coffee or maybe a scotch or something.
Hamilton, be a coffee.
Coffee. Not a problem at all, Neil. Okay, so as it normally is, but particularly on a day when you've got a real wide swooping hand and a tight hand that's hard to play, if your lead can be nailing it, oh, it's a world of pleasure for
Personally, I prefer the wide side.
I do too,
personally,
because you can trust it.
It is trustworthy, yeah.
Yeah, get out there wider.
If you put it out there, it'll turn in.
Oh, it certainly will.
Going narrow, if you're slightly offline, you've wasted your bowl.
And weighted shots I've seen all day on that narrow hand. They hold or they drift out, and you think you got it, and then out it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally prefer I can play either, but personally, in the wind, especially at Tweed, which I'm still learning the greens here, the wide side is the most kindest.
I reckon it's trustworthy. You know
Yes,
you can either go
it is.
wide or wider.
It is, yeah. Nothing for narrow.
Oh, no.
But the greens here are magnificent. They run well.
They do. They're consistent,
They
aren't
don't
they?
change. I mean, you know what each hand's going to do. One
Exactly.
side's tight, one side's wide, but they're very consistent.
Nice bowl there from Dennis. A little bit of a touch on the jack. Yeah, you know what you're going to get here.
Yeah.
And it's consistency.
That's right.
I think you get that at Broady. Most of the clubs strive for it.
Yes, Broady's greens have improved over the last few years.
They have.
But that's why they get all the major events. The greens have had to improve, and they're getting all these events, so the greens have improved. And
They've got a bit of an ordinary side in the Premier League, but haven't they?
Oh, mate.
It's sad. I mean, they can't get a better side than that. What's wrong with them?
I reckon they should hunt around a bit.
Well,
Regan hell. Sorry, but geez. I reckon they're going in under strength.
Alex Marshall's available apparently. Nice bowl there. Good effort.
I don't know if they can find a spot for him.
Well, no, they'll have to drop Bester back to leading for him.
Well, yeah, he could drive the jack of the ditch first bowl.
He could, couldn't he?
Be hard to beat.
I think CC could play any position on any team.
Very right. Very true.
Not badly pointed here. Just a little bit underline. Will it stay? Yes, it will. There you go.
Yep.
Well played. Yeah, it's a phenomenal side they got together there. It's going to be so hard to beat.
Look,
I know everyone says it's on the day, but I think on any given day.
It is on the day, but they are going to be so hard to beat. They're so professional.
They are.
They're all tuned in. They're all switched on.
Oh, weight was perfect on that. Good try. Well, it's probably close for shot now. Anyway.
They're actually hard to beat on a bad day for them.
But even their position players.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Well, that's why they're position players. They've got them in the right positions.
Exactly. The leads in their twos.
A lot of clubs haven't got that opportunity to put them in the right positions.
And that's it. You know, you tend to play a few players because you're stretching to get the two. Yeah. Oh, that was a nice bowl too. Weight perfect. You know. Probably got a couple there, Muzzy.
Yeah, they're going to have a couple.
Yes, it's an interesting comp, as it always is, Premier League. This is growing and growing and growing, this competition. This
Max Morris is fantastic.
It's a great concept. It's a great viewing and you don't travel to the ends of the earth to play in it.
It's a great concept the district have put into motion. It's fantastic.
prize money's getting bigger and bigger. I tell you what, you know.
Well, it's very popular.
Oh, yeah. 25,600 prize money. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 6 weeks and 1 weekend of finals, 20. Yeah, that's pretty good money, isn't it? Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Such a huge concept.
It is.
And it's the Queensland Sevens are now changed to try and counter it now. They're playing the same format.
They are.
Except that they've got overall points.
They have.
That's the only
exactly.
difference.
Yes.
Here's just 2 rinks with the Sevens as overall.
Yeah.
So it's 2 competitions the same, but not the same. It's 2 different ways of playing the game.
Exactly.
Here you have to go for your rink win. With the Sevens, you look at the overall board. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, we don't.
No.
Or
No.
yeah,
That's
or
right.
Kiwana or whatever, but no. Look at this bowl holding. Oh, yep, he got it back to his own. Oh, did he? No, went too far.
Oh, one for Musgrave.
Yes.
Had the finger up. So Dennis Altman will be drawing this. Suits him a bit longer for Dennis.
Yes, he's got a good guide, those wing bowls.
Yeah.
Underneath those,
Yeah.
little touch on the jack or sit this second shot. Just over the draw. Make sure you're there. Give it a bit of grass out there. So I've been told, apparently, when you play the wide hand away from the club, it'll turn a little bit more than when you play it towards the club.
It will, for some reason, because the club protects from this end of the green, the club end of the green is protected from the wind until you get about halfway down. Then the wind starts to take effect. So when you come back, you're actually pushing back into the breeze. So you don't have to have it's not quite as wide.
Oh, a little bit of news. Graham French was a champion cyclist.
Yes, he was.
A Hall of Famer. He's also had a cousin who was a Hall of Graham, who was a Hall of Famer. Okay. Thank you for that, Mel. Appreciate it. I like finding things out about nice people. I consider him an absolute gentleman of the sport.
Certainly is. There are a lot of gentlemen in this sport.
There are.
Yes.
Even the younger guys are getting so polite, I don't know what's going on. What's going on there?
I think the centre of excellence might have changed a few opinions of the young blokes. They used to come out and be all gung-ho and that. I think they've been told to pull their heads in a bit and just learn a bit about the game.
High five a lucky bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's youth.
Of course it is.
That's exuberance.
Yes.
Every sport's got to have it.
I used to love taking the barefoot bowlers out to see young kids and families play for the first time.
Fantastic.
You know,
Barefoot bowls.
It's a nice bowl here.
Nice bowl.
That's a brilliant bowl. Took the cap off and everything. Oh, there you
Terry.
go. Oh, great bowl there from Terry. Reply here from Graham. Oh, how close is he here? He's
very close.
Got it. And he has
killed it.
She's
dead. We're here 5 minutes longer.
Well, there you go. All right. We don't have respot. We have replay. Have they changed that in Premier League now? Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, no respot in Premier League
Yes,
now.
well, that'll make Ryan Bester very happy.
Well,
I know it does, Robbie.
In all honesty, if it's respot, you are taking that power shot out of the game.
You are, and you're also giving sometimes a negative approach to the game because bad bowls past the head and we're trying to draw, but they were just heavy. They get a respot and get 3 or 4 against you, and
all of a sudden the heroes, they've played magnificent bowls. Yeah, that's right. It's just another part of the game that you used to have to concentrate on. More so when you had the spots on either side of the green too.
You had to watch those two because...
Fair enough, it's on the tee, you're going to get one bowl up there, but when you've got 3 spots to cover, It was
narrow bowls that have been
changed
heavy.
the game dramatically.
It did.
Because you had to look at all 3 spots.
Exactly. And you used to get 1 call for a dead end.
Yes. You can call 1 kill.
1 nominator kill, yeah.
Yeah, but that's obsolete now, of course, with
Well,
no dead ends.
that's probably good. But I reckon it's like tennis. If you get a nominator kill, you should get another one. If you kill it.
And get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Look, it's like it's just like the review system in cricket. You get it right, you still maintain
You still
it.
keep it, yeah.
Well, that's a thought they can improvise.
You get 3, and you keep your 3 until you actually blow one. You don't get a kill.
Happy days for Ryan Bester.
G'day, Daphne. How you going? Good to see you on board. Okay. Looks nicely pointed. Is it going to turn consistently or not?
No.
Look at that
Just
drift.
hangs a little bit there.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Had probably good weight
Your
on
line
it.
is got to be spot on out that side.
It certainly has. And then you think to yourself, well, I'll just go up and play 2 foot of grass. No, that
Cross
won't
the
work.
head.
And it'll swing more than it would if it was on the other side
Yeah,
of it.
exactly right.
It really messes with your brain.
Yeah.
Not badly pointed here.
Just
going to
a
run on.
fraction over.
And probably a little bit on the Errol Flynn.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally find the wide side the kinder side, because you can get, once you get your line out there, it doesn't change.
You've got to be willing to hang a few bowls out there.
Yeah.
And if they hang 1.5 foot wide or 1 metre wide, that's okay. If your weight's okay.
Weight's okay.
And if you're only thinking about just bringing them in a bit.
You've only got to correct a couple of inches on your delivery at the other end.
Yeah. Graham. I won't call a shot at the moment because there's not much that close. They sprayed him around first time. Graham looks well pointed out there.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
He's all over this.
Oh, Graham, you're a show-off. He loves the live stream. Well played. We had, I think we had Graham last year in the Max Morris final. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I thought we did.
Did they want appearance money?
No, but they wouldn't put any makeup on. I tried to tell his missus, give him some makeup or something. He looks about 80, and she said he is. Oh, okay. Okay, well.
Still 1 to Southport.
Still 1, yes. Graham's bowl still shot, so a repeat performance, a memory bowl coming up from Graham. Looks well pointed. That's where you got to be.
He does. He's out there. Guess this back one here, he's going to be close.
A lovely draw out there.
Good spot to be in.
Oh, it is. I actually like watching bowls turn.
Yes.
My first set of bowls were Dunlop, stamped 1930 with a rubber ring in the middle.
Oh, mate,
And I tell people this, and they don't believe it, but I used to take 2 rings of grass, and the last yard, they actually start coming back up the green.
The fish hook. I remember playing, when I first started playing, I was playing in Victoria, and I was playing at a little club, western suburbs of Melbourne, to try and make the group side.
We've got a Musgrave wave going. There we go. Hey, good on you, Muzzy. Can you get a bit noisier too? You're very quiet over there.
Yeah, so I was playing at Bacchus Marsh, and they had one of the original synthetics put in. It was raining, so they transferred the whole qualifying games to Bacchus Marsh. My first ever experience with it. When you bowled, it was quick. It was 18 seconds, super quick.
Yeah.
And we all had old bowls, all had black bowls. We all knew whose bowls were whose in the head. Not like these days you go by the colour. We all knew whose bowls were whose. And I was leading, go up there, and you could bowl 2 metres past the jack on this green.
Yeah.
When it turned and it rolled back towards the jack and
Oh
rolled back 2 metres.
my God, no.
Because it was like a hollow. The ends were high in the middle of the green.
Oh, so it started coming back. Oh, my God. No.
And after the first game, they went out and they watered it, made it even quicker still.
Well, a lot of the greens in New Zealand run better when they get a bit of water on them too. They don't slow down as much. They brought a leaf.
They can be running inside
Yeah.
Get a shower of rain, sweep the rain off, and still run in 1926.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't drop like Australian greens because, yeah.
No.
No. New Zealand greens hold their pace, so they've got different type of grass. Oh, yeah, right. It's a weed, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Here's a good looking bowl.
tell you
Bit
what,
over.
he's just slipped through. Well, now, Darryl, probably only still they're holding the one. I think that,
Looks just the one.
yeah, if he touches the jack, just its front knocker, just a little dribble of about an inch, he's got 3. Has he got the weight?
From here, it doesn't quite look
geez,
like it.
he's got a beautiful line too.
Yeah.
Beautiful line for the shot.
Yeah, just needed that extra metre and a half.
Yes. Okay. Dennis. Plenty of room to draw. You beat your own bowl. The front one.
He beats the one on the wing on the bottom right.
Yes, if you get inside of that and flop
yeah.
to the jack,
Yeah.
you're going to be close. Yeah, just a bit on the pacey side. Didn't go in the bin, so it's another back bowl.
Another back bowl.
Graham's just having a look there, thinking, well, if I do beat that bowl at the front, I will get another counter. Because that's the closest bowl that Muzzy had got. Yes. But realistically, what you said is true. You're drawing to that bowl
Yes, you're only beating that bowl.
at about, yes, just after 3 o'clock sort of thing, and you're trying to, just
You're
get
only-
inside of it.
You're only beating that bowl. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all he's trying to do.
Yeah. You don't want to be touching jacks or anything like that. Not badly pointed. Now, how
Comes
much?
down to his weight. Tell you what, he's
He's actually
very close to
turning
this.
quick
He's
too.
just a fraction over.
Yeah. Jesus, not much.
Well,
Oh, I tell you what, if
tell you
it
what, if it
fell,
falls,
it's not going to fall. Boy. Well, it's a dead draw here. That's all it is for Muzzy. Draw the shot. Make sure you reach
He's
to
not
that
here.
bowl. No.
it's turning a bit too quick.
Yeah, he is. He's just under his
I mean,
line.
his weight was all right,
Yeah,
but he's
it
turning
was.
quick.
See, Graham touches the jack with the weight he just had. Makes 4.
Can do. He's tighter. Fraction tight, I think.
Okay,
Oh, no,
well,
maybe not. No,
yeah,
he's all right.
If he hasn't got any more weight than he
He's
has,
got more weight.
he has, yeah. Well, well, I think they've still only got the one. It might be a measure for 2.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from here.
It is, yeah, both standing up. Now, same weight needed here, but a better line. Okay, close. He's very close.
He needs to sit on a bowl here.
Sit the bowl. Well, he's sat it
Tell
pretty
you
well.
what,
Well,
made it very interesting.
he has. It's going to get down to a measure. Well, no, I think it must look a lot different from the front because, hang on, no, I was going to say, put the tape on it first before you think that might be. All right, well, here we go. Now, that's one. Now, what about Graham's other
Two.
bowl?
2. From here, it looks like 2, the way he held the tape.
The blue bowl. No, I don't think that's in either. I think it's... oh, hang on. No, what was that in?
1.
Oh,
Only 1.
one shot. Did make a difference, didn't it?
No. Still, he give his bowl a chance.
Yep, exactly. Get out of it.
Notice over here, Jeff Hawkins taking Gary Lynn to the cleaners a bit too.
Well, he can do that to you, Hawkeye. He gets on a bit of a roll and
Very experienced campaigner.
Oh, he is. Other game's close. 8-6. Dane Murphy and Ray White. Dane's up 12-1, but that hasn't...
Yeah.
We might get an update on that one.
After 4 ends, it's high scoring.
It is. What you're wiping out one. That's those 3 ends. That's 4-4-4, or whatever. It's a good starter. Yeah. You know, it's a... Looking at the heads, the majority of them have been sort of 14 inches sort of thing. If you can consistently get within that, you're having a good day.
On this pace, yes, you're off. Yeah, getting that sort of area can be very hard to beat.
Yeah. Now look at this holding. And away it goes now. Actually, the weight's not too bad, really. I mean, he wouldn't want to change much except just... But the thing is, with it, he gets out a bowl wider. It'll probably won't cross the line. It'll probably stay out there.
That's right, yeah.
Now, has he got the weight? Because he's got to be close to the line this time.
Yes, he's got the weight.
There you go. Nice little bowl there. Turned
Good
a lot
bowl.
late, didn't it? It was good weighted bowl.
It didn't go a great deal.
No.
It's a good area to be in because the opposition touched the jack now. They've got a bowl there.
What have we got here? G'day, Mick and Kane. Welcome aboard, Warren. Shirley Hummel. Another way of looking at it is that pennant with 21 ends from 21 cut the afternoon break. Oh, yeah. Ryan Marshall's aboard. Tim Swanson's aboard. Welcome aboard, everyone. Eddie King. How you going? Hope you're enjoying it. It's finals day. Max Morris Memorial Sevens. This is a traditional way we play pairs on this particular rink. 2B2B2B2B2 and 3B3 pairs on another one and triples on another rink. So that makes up your 7 bowlers.
Hello, Johnny Moore ready?
Southport played a big bowl then.
Yes, right on top of it.
Just going through a little bit. Welcome aboard, Mark. G'day, Eddie, watching from Port Macquarie. How's Port Macquarie going, mate? It's a warm day down there. No many storms around, or got a couple swept through last night at Tweed. Geez, it rained early in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we come home in the bus last night from Brisbane and it was rain most of the way.
Yeah, Graham's just not trusting his line out there. He's been getting his grass nicely. He's a little bit narrow of those two.
Yeah, you can't afford to be inside the line out there at all.
No, especially going that way too.
Yeah, you have to be spot on.
Well, going to sit on that.
Going to sit on that, yes.
I mean, yes. There's plenty of room there. G'day, Paul from Cape Town. Welcome aboard.
Hope he's enjoying this coverage from Cape Town.
Wonder what time it is over there.
I really have no idea there, Brett.
Hello. I thought Robbie might get the phone out.
Robbie will find out. He's going to be evening or early morning, one of the two.
6:13 in the morning. Okay. Something along those lines. Lovely bowl
Lovely
there.
bowl.
Yeah, so you'll be having a bit of brekkie or something, cup of coffee, or just getting home from somewhere. I
Or
don't
getting home from somewhere.
know. Okay. Oh well. Brekkie time.
Here's a good-looking
Oh,
bowl.
look at this, and it's needs to fall.
It's
and
very
I
close. He's
Think
gonna-
he's close.
He's got the right lean to fall.
Yeah, well, Southport holding one was the call. So good bowl there anyway. Nice to follow it down and just flop it out one roll. G'day, Shannon.
Slightly wide, this one.
Yes. It's actually turning a lot late,
Yeah. Oh,
but don't get
a bit of
this-
extra pace.
Exactly.
Held it a little bit out there.
G'day, Stephen, watching from Tambourine. I'll probably see you there tomorrow if you're there. Get up there a few days a week, training Serena.
That's right. They're playing the championships over there, aren't they?
They certainly are. Yeah, the
right.
trials state,
Yep.
the Australian trials are up there shortly.
Yep.
And what do we got? Trans-Tasman.
Trans-Tasman, that's right, yes.
Yes, it's all been held up there. Damien Bartlett, who's the greenkeeper up there, and his mate Pelican, they've reproduced a green that is dead set picture perfect to the one in England.
Really?
It runs about 9.5 seconds. You couldn't, it's amazing. It's just, I've seen photos and videos of the ones in England, and it is just the same.
Oh,
It's amazing the job they've done up there.
Well,
it's an absolute credit to them. Yes. And what's the news on the Trans-Tasman, Robbie? Late May. Yes, it's happening. And what's the news on you? Doing it. Okay. All right. Oh, God. Nicely pointed here. He doesn't want to flick the
is.
jack.
Oh, that's got to be close.
Yes. Early June, isn't it? 3 days, yeah. Yes, you've got a road trip and a half coming up, haven't you? Oh, yes. Of course, they're all alcohol-free days as well. Yeah. You're all teetotalers, I know that. Ryan doesn't like a beer. He loves a beer. G'day, Damien. How you going, mate? Hope you've been getting up there and having a hit out on Tambourine when you can. Now, needs to sit this bowl. If he can get 2 rolls out of this bowl, has he got the weight?
He's in the right area.
Weight? Has he got the weight? Well, roll his
Not
own. Oh,
Tell you what.
Jeez, roll his own.
He's done.
It didn't fall. Did he get it? Did he?
I think he might have got this.
It wouldn't have taken much for the shot bowl
No.
to even flop out
There.
to make 2. And if you get 2 rolls out of it, he could have made a handful nearly, or 4. Boy. Okay, well, you don't know what's going to happen here until it gets about a metre out. But it looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good. Hang on, here we go.
Look at it. No, well, it's definitely shot now because it's flopped all the way. Now, is it 2? Oh.
It's 2
yeah,
out.
2, yeah. They're looking at 3. Because I was wondering why, if this front bowl's in, I was wondering why he wasn't attacking it.
More,
Graham
yes.
attacking more. Yeah. Because he had a wing bowl in case he got the jack. It was all good there. And that probably would have been the weight he would have used to try to sit the bowl. G'day, Warnie. How you going, mate? Good on you, Damien. Peter, welcome, mate.
3.
3 shots. It did count the front one. So that's why he was using that weight. Just on draw, just over draw. He only had to lay it.
Just over draw, that's
so
right.
There was no worries with flicking jacks or anything like that. Yeah. Oh, good pick up. So it's 18 ends on this particular rink. It's 24 on the other 2. G'day, Bernie. How you going, mate? So we're on the tee. We're going tee to tee almost.
Yes.
Well, this is actually turning consistently on. And
if you can get your line right out there, it is very consistent. If you get outside the line, you're going to be wide. Just slightly inside, you're going to be across the head.
Yeah.
But if you can nail that line, it is probably one of the best side. But it's a little bit unpredictable if you're just slightly offline. Whereas the wider side, you can bit of leeway because it's always drawing towards it. It's not going to go far away.
I've noticed, particularly coming this way, Darryl has been bowling extremely well on this narrow hand.
He's got it worked out on that side, yes. If you can nail that side, especially as a lead, you're going to do very well.
Yes, Damien, it was an absolute cracker of a final, right to the last bowl. I think I was getting a bit too excited. I think I was yelling into the mic. Look at these lead bowls. He doesn't want the jack now, but... Oh, okay, you got a touch. Nothing wrong with that. No. Beautiful leading. Oh, I don't know whether he's got the finish. Oh, yes, he's dropped it right off. He's nailed his line. He's dropped his weight.
Nailed his line, yes.
And that's going to be a real nuisance, that bowl.
Yep.
Because if you try and force around it, you're gone.
Yeah, you've got to draw the shot that side now. You just have to be just skirting that bowl.
Yeah.
Just missing it.
Yeah.
And you have to be on the outside of it.
Yes, if you get under it, she'll probably turn a metre.
Yep.
Well, you just got to get out there, Graham. Get out there. Holding shot.
He's out in a good area.
Well,
yeah, he's thereabouts.
He is.
Not quite.
Well, there's only one option.
They've only got to play. They can only play one hand now.
Of course, yeah. I think he's called him on an upshot on the narrow hand for the bowls. Did he call him on that?
He has too. He's played it very, very well. Just not quite going to get a result.
And there it goes.
Yep.
Swoosh. Yeah. It'll hold, and
yep.
Yeah. Well, Graham just needs to get a couple of foot on his last bowl. He's a lot tighter with this bowl.
Yeah, and he's a little bit shorter too, I think.
Yes. He'd be disappointed with that. I know he's a bit
Yes.
of a perfectionist.
Yeah, he would be disappointed. More weight needed here.
Exactly. If you're going to fail, especially
Fail
for
big.
Yes, because Now let's just see if he can get under this bowl with more weight.
Not quite.
No, he's missed it by probably an inch.
Yep.
And that's what happens when you put that bit more
Well, that's
on.
right, yes.
But
he's made it more accessible now. That
he
bowl's
has.
not there now. It's more accessible.
Exactly right. You can actually almost, Graham's bowl's a guide. You've got to be just under that
That's
to
right.
either sit,
Yep.
jack, or bowl. G'day, Christine. How you going? Is Gary watching as well, or is? Oh, the crowd went up as one.
Southport drew another brilliant toucher.
Yes, well. Oh, that's what you're here for. Cheer your team on.
That's it.
There's too much quiet bystanders in bowls. You've got to get loud.
Got to get
You've got
loud.
to clap.
Don't encourage them.
Oh, because he's got Graham's bowl here as well, and that's not too bad, realistically, if it falls.
Yeah, oh.
That's not a bad bowl at all.
No, that's all right. That's good.
And it's teasingly that like there's those gaps out wide just to slip through. Like
Yeah.
if you...
With the extra, I mean, got to have to play with weight. You can't afford the dead draw there. So with the extra weight, the bowl is going to hold. So this isn't quite going to. It needs to come off a bowl to do any good. This one.
and
Just
he's
hold
done
out.
it.
He's done well.
Yeah.
He's got the good result.
He's got the result.
Dennis Altman's draw shot.
Well, now, he had enough weight with his last bowl
Yes.
to sit this bowl through or touch jack. Let's see if he just plays the same weight. You don't really want to rake at it. It's holding.
He's in the right area.
It's holding. He needs, if he bins
got
it, he
the
needs
jack.
to go with it.
Jack
Okay.
He's played, yeah.
That's a nice bowl.
Good bowl.
Well,
And without seeing where it is in the ditch, it's going to be very hard to beat.
I'm thinking that it's almost right next to them. Oh, have they got that marked?
Yeah.
Bowl's touching the jack in the
Can't be
ditch. You
beaten.
cannot be beaten.
They've got to limit the damage now. Just
that's
concentrate on
it.
getting as many seconds as they
Exactly right. Yeah. Don't make it easy
Yeah.
to get another counter.
can. Yeah, that second marker shouldn't be there like that. It should be with the
Yeah,
other one.
exactly right. It should
Yeah.
be out
From
of
the other end. It looks like he's got that much distance.
It does. Yes. Yes. Well, you've got to play the white hand. You've got no option. You're not going to get through that flack. to
No,
get it on-
you've got to play the.
If
You've
you're
got to play to beat the ball out here on the wing.
Exactly. You almost make that bowl your
Yeah.
jack.
Yes.
If you get under it fractionally, good.
And
know,
if you get onto
just-
it and sit on it,
Yeah.
force
That's-
the dish, your bowl's going to stay there.
Yeah. Yeah. You make that your jack.
Yeah.
You don't worry about the jack. You make that bowl your jack.
Yep. And then if you do that with your first bowl, you might be able to have a look at another bowl to make a number.
Yep. Exactly.
Yourself.
Exactly right.
Knowing the shot's safe.
Yes, you won't be hitting any touches anywhere, so
No.
that bowl is safe as houses for one. It's in the bank. Yeah, a little bit.
Bit quick.
Yeah, he was trying to get that bowl. I don't know why. I mean, if he gets that one, what's the one on the other side?
He
Is
might. This one would count out here on the left, I suppose.
that maybe? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think I'd prefer to
could've
do it the way we talk.
could've
that you were
drawn that.
Yeah, draw it,
Go for it last bowl.
and even if you fail,
You've got a bowl
bang,
close,
go for
then
it.
go for it last
Yeah,
bowl.
Then you fatten up that.
Rather than go for it straight away.
He's going to get it.
So
Oh no.
he's either got to commit to go for it again or just draw.
Yeah. Knowing that it's safe, you know.
Well, he's looking for it.
He certainly is. With that line, he's got to have a bit of weight.
Same bowl.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not much sense in that, really.
I
He
would have
could have
liked-
drawn it for two shots. If he got down here, it was 2 shots.
And the thing is, too, that I don't know whether this bowl over here, that's not his, that's against him. Or is that a Southport bowl?
One's the call. He might have been trying to sit that out for get that one to come in as a counter.
Yeah, it's quite possibly too. Yeah.
The percentage shot was just a draw, though.
I think with the first one,
Yep.
and give yourself, even if it's third shot, a little bit closer, then
get 2/3, then have a
go
look
smack
at it.
Yeah, yeah.
But in the heat of the moment, we all do silly things.
Oh, mate,
we all do something we
our
shouldn't
brain
be
says,
doing.
let's do that. When you go, okay, confident, just be confident about the shot you're on.
Yep,
You know?
that's right.
Looking at the other scores from Division 3, it's very close except for one game.
Yes.
Dane Murphy's out to a bit of a lead there, 19-6, but the other two, all square and 1 shot in it, so
Yes.
that's anyone's.
It's anyone's, yes.
Mr. Robert Mullins just went by, Esquire.
Oh, Bobby, yes.
Yes. Jeez, he's...
A well-known figure around the bowling circles around this area.
I used to work at Southport Bowls Club when he was a manager there.
Okay.
Yes, well, I do feel he's bowling better on the narrow hand coming towards the club
Then going away.
than going away.
Yes.
I think it's an around-the-clock job.
Possibly.
If he likes the narrow hand, but he's going to stick to it.
If you're going to play narrow one way, you should play narrow the other, because the line doesn't really change that much.
Yeah.
Just got to get your pace right.
Well, that's a nice bowl. Runs through a little bit, but a lovely bowl there.
There's slightly more finish going away than what there is coming back.
G'day, Sammy. How you going, mate? Good to see your name up there. Sammy Alphabet. Have you backed a winner yesterday at the races? This is turning consistently.
Yes.
Because it's got perfect weight, that's
Good
why.
bowl,
Look
yes.
at that. Look,
Yep.
almost a resting
Yep.
toucher. That's a great bowl.
It is a great bowl. And they need more of them if they're going to get out of this. They need more of them.
They do. They need consistency in their ends. They've got to
Yes.
give Skip options rather
Yes.
than cut down, or
Yeah.
draw a shot.
Yeah.
You know, give him options.
Well, it's a big change in the other pairs ring. Gary Lynn's got back to 12-14. Made a big move.
Oh, yes. You're not wrong. And 10-9 on the other
10-9.
one. We've got some
So
tight
turning
games.
into 2 very close games
Yes,
here.
exactly. Oh, that was a good try. Got to fatten the head up. Make it hard for him to draw another shot.
I'm actually surprised they're not playing this side here, just to contact
To touch
Dennis's
it.
bowl.
Yeah, I think he's probably
And
thinking
he's going a
himself,
little bit of cover.
well, the lead's been playing
Yeah,
that hand.
yeah.
So I suppose Graham's saying, well, I might try my luck here.
Yeah.
And his weight was almost good,
His weight
knowing
was
that the
good, yeah.
lead is going to play that hand because he has
Yeah.
been. Maybe that's his train of thought. I don't know whether he's
Yeah,
got
I'm
the...
surprised Southport's actually playing this side.
He doesn't want to clutter up the head there.
The best for them is to play this narrower side. And just arrive on the bowl.
See, it's important here that Muzzy get out and make those blue bowls a jack out there. They've got
Yes.
to draw to
Yeah,
those.
they do
can't
now.
be narrow.
They do now, that's right. They can't afford to be narrow.
Well, unless they get the jack. The jack's okay,
Well,
but
that's okay. But
you're not trying to do that. You're trying to...
tell you what, he's drawn another one here.
Well,
That's a good bowl.
he gets the... Yeah, okay. Rightio. Well done. Couple of shots there. Had good weight on it too.
Good weight, yes.
Thank you, Sam. We must get together one day and have a beer. I'll have a bourbon, you could have a beer. That way I get better value when you buy me bourbon.
You're a bit like that, Brett, aren't you?
Oh, God. Who's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, Sammy, was it your birthday last week, mate? Friday? I didn't get a present. Well, let's open it up now. Muzzy, I don't... Well, no, it's not going to turn up.
Weight's good for what he's attempting to do.
Exactly. There's a nice wall to sort of skid along there too as well.
Yeah.
Once again, Muzzy's got to get out and make this blue bowl out here the jack.
He just had a fraction extra weight which held the bowl out there. Didn't allow it to have any turn at all.
Yeah.
Come back to the line at the end, back of the green, but still, it's still advantage Southport. Even though they're down, it's advantage to them, I think.
It looks a good shot to play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4 bowls wide.
Yes.
Now, if he's got the weight, this should be okay.
It looks to be in the right area. Very well played.
Yeah,
Very well played.
He didn't rush at it.
Very well played.
It was,
Yep.
yeah.
He's got the shot with his first bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well. And he had one on the lip of the ditch, which I forgot all about too.
That's the one I said he was just fractionally overweight.
Yeah.
He adjusted his weight and nailed the line.
Yeah.
It just gives that a little bit of chance to turn a little bit.
See, now this is a good chance here. Now just see what happens with this one. Now he's
Dennis
into
is not up.
No.
He's short.
Now, Graham.
That's where it used to be.
Yeah. Actually just about spot on too.
Yep.
Now Graham can play. He can play the
He can
wide
afford
hand.
to play.
Well, he can play either hand.
He can afford to play to sit this back bowl here for
Yeah,
3 or 4.
Exactly.
Still gives the opposition room to move.
Yeah.
But
With
the
blue.
fact knowing you're going to be 2 or 3 down puts a little bit of extra pressure on you.
It does. He's just got to draw inside that blue bowl, the wing bowl. I mean, it's probably only a foot shy of the jack.
That's all.
So it's almost a good guide. Right, here we go. Now, he's not badly pointed. He's not badly pointed
Not
at all.
badly pointed at all.
He needs to. Yeah, I think he might have got a bit lucky there. Actually,
Yeah, but he'd have sat there himself.
he probably would have if he sat it fat.
He wouldn't have gone far himself.
Yeah, but I think he's got to get out to that other blue bowl.
Yes. He's a good looking bowl.
Yeah, he's close here. You can tell he's close because
He's done it.
Well, that's a brilliant
Great
bowl.
bowl.
Yeah, well played.
Good bowl.
Well, now, Graham needs to play a similar bowl what he played with his first one.
Yes.
But you've got to get out there.
Looks tighter.
Yeah, he's into the pack.
Tight.
Yeah.
Took his weight off too.
Yeah.
Took a fractional weight off.
He did, yeah.
And swung. That held it. So it swung a bit.
Well, you can be confident with this draw.
Well, if he sits the bowl in the middle, he makes 3 shots.
Yeah. Nice, confident draw.
Same as his last one. That's all he needs to do.
Now, we know that he's got to get within a bowl of this side bowl. No, he's tight. He's actually...
he's relaxed. He's relaxed a little bit.
Yeah, I've done my job. I got the shot.
Yeah, got the shot.
All right, 1 shot to Muzzy. Well, when you got a lead similar to this, you don't mind burning an end and dropping 1.
No. As long as it's not too many.
That's it. Or you don't want to get 15 ones in a row. That can hurt you.
It can hurt big time. It does.
Yeah. G'day, Michael. How you going? Welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Proudly brought to you the Gold Coast Media Team and Robbie Allen Esquire.
Superstar.
We're at Tweed Heads Bowls Club. We'd like to thank them very much for hosting this today. It's finals day. Still plenty of ends to go. If you're thinking of coming down for half an hour, make sure you get down here. Have some dinner tonight at the club. Talk about the bowls you've seen today.
Can recommend the meals upstairs. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
And the downstairs dining room opens next week, I think. Again.
Okay.
Yes. Reopens next week.
Of course, all our COVID rules are... The last one, I think, is relaxing shortly. You're having live bands again. You're allowed to have all that.
Yes.
Because I went out to Seagulls the other day and all that's coming back into fruition. You don't have to sign in with the app anymore.
No, we don't here at the moment.
Masks are going out in...
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
Next Friday,
yes.
masks go out here.
Yes.
So we're sort of back to normal.
Yeah, you just got to use common sense.
Until the next outbreak.
Well, it's going to happen. He's not badly...
Dennis has put another good one in there.
Yeah,
Gives his skip a chance. Might be one down, but it's handy in there.
So 1-on-1 behind. I mean, you know...
Yeah, it just gives you that option to play a little bit more freedom. And the opposition's matched him straight away.
Exactly. Yeah,
so it's
1-on-1 behind.
Good lead bowls from both of them.
It is exactly right.
Yeah.
How you going, Brian? G'day, Brett. What a great name you've got, with 2 T's as well. So you're going to make an appearance at karaoke one of these days, are you?
Yes, Brett. You keep spruiking about how good you are at karaoke. Tree tops of a Saturday night. Good night. So Brett thoroughly recommends himself. So we're going to go along to see just if he's as good as what he says he is. And I'm sure he'd invite as many people along there as he can.
Exactly. I will sign autographs. Get me off the stage with a hook, because I'll stay there all night. Bit of Neil Diamond.
Fair enough.
Elvis.
Yes, everyone sort of plays Neil Diamond and everything, but Neil Diamond's brilliant. But I think Elvis is probably one of the best.
Well, you'll still be listening to Elvis in probably 100 years.
Oh,
a lot of the bands these days.
Definitely.
You're like, who the hell is that? I don't know.
No. They're forgotten already.
Exactly. Country music. You got to love country music.
Country music, brilliant.
Country and Western.
A bit of rockabilly.
Oh, yes. Oh. Jesus. Mate, I'll give you my song list and you can pick a few I'll sing for you.
Look forward to it. I've probably already got them. Bit of Johnny Cash.
Oh. That's the boy. That's the one. That's it. Folsom Prison. I hear the train coming.
He's the boy.
Oh, yeah. Well, the boards are up to date.
Boards up to date, yes.
26-6. Dane's really got away from him there. 14 all.
Yeah, Gary Lynn's got back to the square
that's a good effort.
60s.
That's a good effort, isn't it?
From there.
Oh God, yeah.
But Gary's a quality bowler.
He is.
Gary's quality
Certainly
bowler.
is. Oh, he's close. He's actually got it that time. Wow.
That's Dennis's strength. Dennis has always been very good on the weighted shots. Always.
Mm-hmm.
I knew him when he was playing a Burley.
Okay.
He's always very good in the weighted shots.
It's not a bad reply here, is it going to... No, it's not.
Only just.
Yeah.
He's got second shot out of it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. Muzzy holding one shot.
Yeah.
Terry's saying, I don't care what hand you play, just make it 2.
Simple game.
It is. Hey, get them close. When the dust settles, have them closer.
That's it. You don't have to touch the jack, you just have to beat the bowl.
That's right. Yeah, you don't have to put them on top of the jack either. And people think you got to.
Big mistake.
You bowl as good as you have to on the end you're playing.
That's exactly right. You only beat their closest bowl.
That's right.
No matter if it's an inch away or 3 feet away.
Yeah. And how often that has happened when the jack moves out to the peg or something like that. And you see people never ever practice it.
No.
But drawing
they
to
don't.
a jack off line.
Yep.
And how many times you see skips fail and lose a game by 1 or 2 and go, damn, if I just would have drawn it, sure.
Yeah. I tend to, when I practice, I throw the jack wherever it finishes, I just bowl.
That's
to
exactly
it.
right. Yeah.
And I'll deliberately throw to the corner peg or to the ditch on the corner pegs.
Exactly right.
Put it right on the line and just practice drawing to it.
For sure.
Because when you skip, you more often than not you're going to have to be playing those sort of shots
offline, in the bin, on the peg, with no room to,
I notice it's a big thing these days. People go out there with 2 jacks and they place it same place.
I know, put the mat in front of it and play, and then they get in a game and then
they don't roll a jack. They just place the jack and roll the same length all the time.
Oh, look, it looks good on paper, and they look good on the green.
It does.
But it doesn't actually logically work, and I think people realise that. I mean,
you've got to practice all different shots, different lengths.
You've got to practice your weakest shots, the ones that you fail on
right.
consistently.
Furphy's law.
Yeah. People used to say I was crazy years ago when I first started bowling. I'd play pennants all day, and then I'd go out there and roll up a game because I couldn't throw the jack where I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I practiced and practiced and practiced, and I tell you, it's the only way you're going to get better.
Well, that's right. You don't practice your strength.
No. I've never been able to drive quick, so I've got to practice the up shots and be more consistent.
I was the same. When I first started playing bowls, I had a very astute coach. He'd won the Victorian title, singles title, 2 years in a row, beat some good bowlers doing it. And he got hold of me and said, you don't have to drive quick. Drive within yourself. He said, and gradually you will get better and better at playing more weight and more weight. You don't have to play huge weight.
No.
Very few times. But if
a head has to be hit like that.
If you have to play huge weight, you've got to have it in your repertoire, and you've got to be able to have confidence.
Otherwise, it's a waste of time trying to even play it. There's got to be another shot on, and you've got to play it.
Yep.
All right, so Muzzy.
Stretch their lead a little bit.
Yeah. 1 shot to Muzzy.
So Muzzy actually at the moment up 2 rinks to 1. No, Southport are up. Southport are actually up.
Yes, 11-10.
Yeah, I got it mixed up.
Yeah, Muzzy are up 11-10 on that one.
Yeah.
And well, it's only 2 shots in it.
2
1
shots,
shot in
it's very close,
Yeah. 10 ends to go on both of them. I mean, we're only halfway through this.
It's turning out similar to the Broadbeach game.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you now, if this team, and the score's almost similar.
Yeah.
On this rink in particular,
yes.
where they fought back, got to level, and then it was shot, and
yes.
Yeah. And it was, I think they were down 9-1. Or 9-0. Yeah. And they started playing the wide hand, and they started slapping them on it. Not badly pointed here. Well, we try our best to keep everyone updated, but sometimes we can't do it. G'day, Laurie. No, Sam, I'm busy at the moment with bowls. I'm not actually playing, but I'm training a very, very good bowler in Serena Bonnell.
Slightly under.
Yes, look, he'd be a bit disappointed there too, because he nailed his line and then he dropped the weight off.
Yes. Whereas he should have been at least to the back bowl.
a metre up. Fail heavy, but don't fail short twice.
Look at this.
This is a good bowl and got
He's
it
made
fat.
two of it. Yeah.
Really nice bowl.
That's where Dennis should have been behind to that bowl.
Exactly right. Yep.
Beat him to it. He might have only had one
Can't
shot.
drop
but he
too
would have
short.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, if
Not
you...
in a game like this.
No, you can't. And not... I mean, I get to the first time I played with Ryan Bester, the one thing he said to me, he said, don't be short.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're 3 metres over. I said, I'm leading. I don't care if you're 3 metres over. Don't be short. It's basic game. The jack very rarely comes back. And when you see him drive, you think, yeah, don't be short.
Yeah,
and don't move in the head when he's about to deliver. Oh. It's not a bad reply here.
That's a very good bowl.
Brilliant bowl. Now, is there a... Oh, no.
That's a Terry of... Well, he's got to have weight to get the port.
Yeah. Is he going to... No, I don't know.
Tell you what.
Is he going to arrive enough?
No, he's not. No, he's a fairly good effort.
Jeez, I tell you what, he only needed 1.5 foot.
Fairly good effort.
Crack an egg on that. Well, it's another bowl on the head.
Terry needs something just behind here.
He does. There's only one place that jack's going to go, and that's going to dribble back to that blue bowl on the line.
He doesn't want to do it himself. Oh,
well, actually, that actually worked out quite well, sitting that bowl.
It's still going to go backwards.
Yes.
It'll go away from his bowl.
Has he put another couple of foot on it?
No. He's taken off.
Oh, he'll be disappointed too in that. Yes, he's 2 foot shorter than his first bowl.
Yeah. All right, Brett's leaving me for a minute, so he's left the range in my control, so look out. This bowl, Dennis actually needs to be a little bit behind. He's not quite here. At this stage, you've got to have a bowl behind the head. This is not going forward. He'd be disappointed in that.
He would be. Full start. He's just... someone must have annoyed him, or... All right. Got to arrive. Even the split's okay.
Yes. And this is where Dennis needs to make sure he's up there, because any contact, it's going away from Musgrave and it's going towards Southport.
Exactly right. And there's another.
And there's a good receiver.
Exactly. Now they've got all the backing.
Yep, they have.
And now they're
Dennis has to get to that ball.
Yeah. Forget about the head.
Yep.
Get back to here. Do not cross the line. Get out there.
Hard to tell from the way it's set up here, but I don't.
Well, he's actually
it's actually not going to be far away from counting here.
Well, he's sort of got both there, hasn't he? He's got a backy and it's fallen over.
Yeah,
it's probably third shot.
It should lock the jack in.
Quite possibly will.
Yes.
Yeah. But it doesn't change the shot here to arrive down there.
No.
Almost with the same weight he just played.
Yep.
Yeah, long way tight.
Long way.
Yeah.
Up to the skips now.
Yep.
That's what they've paid the big dollars for.
Well, that's it. All the water you can drink.
All the water you can drink for nothing.
It is a good tip, Mel, because in bowls we tend to roll up our own club, and a lot of bowlers just like to play their club championships, and when they play pennants they haven't played at any other club, so you've got to get around and play a bit of social here, there and everywhere, and learn about other greens, other clubs.
Yes, it is a big fault with a lot of clubs not playing outside your own green at club. Well, that's being very confident with the back bowl.
Well, it certainly is. Now, I just wonder... Oh, no, he's going to... I just thought he might have come up on the other hand, the tight hand, gone right through it. Actually, he's a bowl... Well, probably a couple of bowls. The weight was good, and it's still going to probably ricochet off that bowl and go back to where the lead's standing now.
Yes.
If he plays that weight.
From here it looks that way, yes.
Yeah.
And that's where he's putting his bowl.
Yeah, he had to. Actually, he's gone probably a bit too far, but... Yeah.
Maybe so, but...
Couldn't take the risk of... yeah.
Better to be up there than not be there.
Graham's just got to... I tell you what, he's close.
He's played this very well.
He's close here. He's got... Oh, hello. No, it rolled through. Did it? No, they've still got one. No, one shot to Southport.
Got shot out of it.
Yeah.
He scored one out.
I thought he had it fat and it was going to go along that line about 2 metres. Yeah, good bowl.
Good bowl.
He didn't change his weight. He just brought it in a bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, good bowl.
Didn't try and play the perfect bowl.
No. It's, you know... playing weight to a head, there's a lot of the times when you're just trying to disturb a head, there's no perfect weight.
No.
You get there with 1.5 metres, 2 metres, 2.5. Well, just be in the general area with weight and arrive. You finick around and try and play perfect weight, you get under your line or you get outside your line.
Well, you've only got one shot to play.
Yeah.
Perfect weight.
You can have a perfect draw, but if you want to disturb a head, just disturb the head.
Touch something. It's 50-50 once you touch something.
1 to Southport. Oop.
Yeah, still tight in the Division 3 Grand Final.
It is, yeah. G'day,
Great
John.
lead bowls.
That's a nice... And he's been bowling really well coming this way.
He has.
On that narrow hand, he's got it on a string.
Yep. Tell you what, Dennis isn't far away either. Just going to drop a fraction short.
Yes, well, they haven't changed... No, they haven't changed that 12 ends on that one for ages.
From here, it looks like it's now 19-13, not 15-13.
I'm looking over at that... the Dane, yeah, heats up. Yeah. Well, they're 15 ends on one, 14 ends on another, and 12 ends on Danes.
Yeah. Dan Murphy's leading Ray White 30-6 after 12 ends.
Now, he's got better weight on this bowl. He's very... No, he's going to get the inside of it. Or maybe not.
Skipper won't be too unhappy with
No,
that.
1 on 1 behind, and still a nice little track to sit bowl or promote your own.
Yeah. Maybe a fraction overweight, but it is behind. Give himself a chance.
Okay. Graham. He wouldn't mind just rolling.
No, he should be trying to just contact his own bowl. Just move the jack a little bit.
Actually, he's
played it very, very well. This is probably A great
Yes,
result.
there's nothing wrong with that.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I've got to applaud that. Takes that shot away from the
It
opposition.
does, and they had a nice little shot to play there
did
as
have,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. Everything's changed now. You're out in a different area,
Yeah.
especially for the narrow hand. Just see that out
Yes.
there now too.
And he really can't afford to run at it.
No.
They've got to try and draw close and limit any damage there is. He's played a very good bowl.
He has.
He's drawn the shot.
That is absolutely,
quite. Nearly.
yeah,
Good
what
bowl.
a great attempt.
Good bowl.
Is he trying to come through the same port?
No, he's...
Or just around
Tell you
it?
what, here he comes.
Yeah.
Good home. That's good
Yeah,
bowl in that
nothing
area.
wrong with that. That's
bowl
good,
in that
isn't it?
area.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he's going to pump up now, you'd imagine. He's going to put a...
Yeah, but also gives him an option to play this narrow side himself to push his own bowl onto the jack and move
Yes.
to himself.
Yes.
Gives him that option also. Tell you what,
He's got it, but it's got it through the jack. Now,
good bowl.
you close the door on him.
Still one. Still one to Southport.
Yes, and the lead for Southport's been playing this hand. This is the opportune time
Yes.
for him.
Yes.
Trail that jack back to...
Yep.
And then you got all the flack in the road. You got...
Play the opposition shot.
Oh. Fiona Hall says, nice commentary, Shano.
Oh, thanks, Fiona. We all love you, Fiona. You're a legend. Out at Mudgebar there, done a sterling job.
Now, positive bowl. Touch that jack around the corner. And they're in a world of pain if you can do that. Have you got the weight?
I don't know.
No.
He just quite hasn't got the weight.
No.
He's only a metre off, but
Oh, that's all, yeah.
that's all it takes.
Just attack it a little bit more, even if you come off the outside of the bowl at second shot.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes it's hard to tell yourself to try and move your own bowl. It's
Yeah.
shot. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell yourself to do it. You want to protect your own bowl. You've got to be willing for it to go wrong sometimes to get success.
oh, very close here.
Played a very good bowl here.
That's a great
That's a good bowl.
Well, now you've got to do it.
Now he's got to attack
Yeah,
it. Yes.
got to attack it. You got to use a metre of weight.
Yep.
Get to it, arrive to it. Even the outside bowl, if it
Yes.
drifts,
Nothing for short.
no.
He's pointed it very well.
He has.
Pointed it very well indeed.
Oh,
What a-
boy, oh,
what a-
boy.
What a great effort.
Oh.
Some lady said there's a diaphragm and it wasn't even that wide.
Well, see, now they're into this same situation they were out of before. They
Yes.
can draw to that outside bowl,
Exactly
roll
right,
it through.
yes.
You know, it's...
Beat that back one here, metre behind.
Oh, boy.
They can afford that sort of weight.
Yeah. Sit it over one roll. They've got a backward, a catcher, and change the head to 4 up.
And they can't see the jack.
Yeah.
Tad short. He's left the door open
He
for him.
has, and he's
Yeah.
had an ideal opportunity to be up to the outside bowl. And
Yes.
if he gets under it and flicks that back bowl and stays...
Just gets to on the inside of it and takes that line off them. They have to play
Yes.
bigger weight.
Yeah. Yeah, force them wide. G'day, Jeff. The large rock, that's the golden nugget they play for here. That's what that is. If it was gold, dead set, I'd be dragging it home in the back of the car now, but it's not. They
I wouldn't try and lift it anyway.
No, it's a few ton in that.
Yep.
They haven't played the golden nugget because of COVID.
Because of COVID,
Yeah.
It's back on the agenda this year, I think.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the golden nugget. Ladies and men play for that. Hard prize to take home, but yeah.
Very prestigious event.
Certainly is. Boy, oh boy. I think Bester Boys won that too a couple of times.
Yes,
I
he
think
has,
it was-
yes.
yeah. It's a who's who of bowls have won that.
Yes, the list is long.
Now.
Very hard to win it more than once.
Oh, yeah.
A couple have, but very hard.
Tell you what, is he going to arrive to his bowl, or just inside of it, or just around it? This is a real good bowl. It's a counter. Bit of pressure on Graham.
It's 3.
Yeah, bit of pressure here.
It doesn't really change his shot.
No, it doesn't.
He's just got to commit to the weight and play the shot.
He needs to get to the bowl or get to the jack. Okay, well, he got one out.
Oh, he
got his back bowl.
Yeah, might still be 3. The front bowl might count now.
Yeah, yeah.
But still, you've got to commit to that sort of
Well, you
weight.
have to.
Otherwise, you just drop short.
Yeah. He might be drawing here for 4 and measure for 5.
Well, he'd be drawing for 4, I would say.
Oh, no, you can't be short when you... Oh, look, you're holding.
Sorry, that's a poor bowl.
Oh.
All you do is beat this wide bowl out here to count.
Yeah, just give it a chance.
That's all he had to do.
There was gaps there everywhere. 3...
No indication, but from here it looked like
They
3.
picked it up straight away, so there's no measure. Or they're going
to change the board.
Yeah, 3 shots.
3 shots. 6-12.
6-12.
And the other rinks, Jeff Hawkeye's up 19-13, and Tom Singleton's down 11-12. Nip and tuck on the other 2 rinks.
Yes. Hawkeye's stuck out another 6 shots in front, eh?
Yeah,
still
stuck out
plenty
the 6.
of...
Still got 8 ends to go.
Oh, yeah.
Both rinks got 8 ends to go.
Yep.
And, of course, 8 ends here in the major pairs, the traditional pairs.
All right, we're going for a little shorty.
Yes, tactics coming into the game now.
Okay, here we go. G'day, John.
And it's good to see so many people supporting the different clubs around here.
There are.
Like Woongoolba playing Mermaid over there in Division 3. It's good to see the support for both clubs out there. It's a fair hike from Woongoolba to here.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yes, it is a fair hike.
It's not just off the highway. It's off the highway and away you go.
It's a long way off the highway.
Yeah.
It's a long way to get to the turn-off, really. Then you've got to travel nearly as far again to get there.
Mm.
So it's a fair hike for them.
Is there a lake down there? Is there water?
Jacob's Well is not. I don't know about a lake, but they're very close to the ocean. They're right on the water.
Mm.
Nice, lovely club. Old school club.
Yeah.
Old building. Very nice. 1 green.
Mm-hmm.
All volunteers. It's nice to go to visit those clubs. They're a bit like going to Canunga and that, the old school clubs, away from the clubs that are more professional, like they are on the Gold Coast itself, inside the main Gold Coast.
They rely on their club members spending a quid
do,
and buying a drink and have a little
rather
meal.
than people coming to the club to spend money, they rely on their own members spending money.
They do.
Yes.
Bow Desert is like that.
Yes, that's right, exactly right.
Yeah.
And even you go to Beanley, Beanley's like that too. They're sort of stuck in nowhere land, but they rely on outside members to go and spend, but they more so rely on their own members to participate.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate that.
Hawkeye's starting to stretch his legs now. He's up to 22-13.
It certainly is, Kira. It's the golden nugget. Yes. All of a sudden, it's he's hit the accelerator again.
Hit the accelerator, yes. He's had his grandpa nap. Now he's back into it.
Yeah, go and tell him that. Go on. Yeah. He'll give you the look.
I'd have to have a beer in my hand.
Well, this has filled them all.
Yes.
Just weight-wise and line-wise too. They're finding it hard to get their line.
If you're going to change the length, you have to nail it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's been a waste of time doing it. And there's probably a metre all around for someone to draw the shot here.
Yeah, yeah, and still is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. You'd normally find that someone, you know,
Bit of luck here.
well, there's an edge, there's a set, there's a shot. Well,
He was travelling a bit, but that bowl took the
well,
pace off it.
yeah. Must have had a good line to get it.
True. I'll say about a bowl, it's like a game of pool. You use everything that's out there.
Yes, you do. Well, I was told years ago the reason why you don't get lawn bowls in the Olympics is because there's too much luck involved in it.
Yes, that's right. It's not actually a pure sport.
Someone told me that years ago.
Yeah.
I wondered why, when I first started, I'd never seen bowls in the Olympics, but Commonwealth Games, yeah.
Commonwealth Games, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still exciting to watch because there is that element. There is that slight element of
Well,
luck.
yeah, but I like that element because you might get the likes of someone playing Alec Marshall, beat him with a lucky bowl on the last 10. Well, he's the best in the world and best as probably ever been, but you could...
Exactly right. Playing the perfect sport, you wouldn't beat him.
No. Throwing a javelin, you're not going to beat him. Or someone else, you know, like the world champion who can throw 10 metres further than you.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a lucky throw.
You put an oval bowl down with a bias, anything can happen.
Of course it can. Have you ever met Alex Marshall?
I've never personally met him. I've been in the same area as him. Lovely man.
Oh, he's
Lovely bloke.
he loves a drink. You get on well with him.
Well, there's not many bowlers from overseas that don't like a drink. From that era, the Scottish and the English, they all love a drink. But they're very professional while they're playing.
Oh, yes.
Yep. It's like the darts many years ago. You used to see them there. They'd have the big tankards in their hands, playing darts, smoke in one hand, tankard in the other.
What was his
They'd
name?
put-
Jockey
they'd put the-
Smith or something.
Yeah.
Jockey Smith or...
Yeah, Jockey Smith, yeah. And Peter Taylor, Phil Taylor when he first started. No, they'd put their tankard down to throw the dart, then pick it up again and start drinking again.
Yeah.
That's all changed now. It's all water now.
Yes. Oh, look, we got Watto on board. G'day, Watto.
Not Paul Watto.
No, we got Jeffrey Watkins.
Jeffrey.
Yes.
He was here this morning.
He was. Big comeback on his rink too.
Yes. Massive comeback.
It was.
Give him a big opportunity. Mars sank them
Exactly.
white.
Yeah.
They come from the clouds.
Stephen Bradbury wasn't the best, but yes, exactly.
That's right.
I remember watching that and I couldn't, I thinking, oh, do they start this again, do they? Because there's been a fall.
You couldn't believe it, could you?
My goodness. One hit the other,
How-
hit the other, and he put his arms up, went,
You
yeah,
couldn't believe it.
it's me.
I've won this.
Get
How?
Get that gold medal around me.
I was just enjoying watching their butts going around the rink.
Yeah, he had no hope in the world he was going to catch him. They'd just taken off too on the second last turn.
They were starting to make their power
Yeah,
moves.
and one guy slid out and knocked the other three. Oh, you got to love it.
It's like him. Just got to be good enough to make it, I suppose.
That's right. Well, he made the final, and
He made the final.
You know, to make the final at the Olympics, mate, you got to be good. You know, they talk about how lucky, but he wasn't lucky to make the final.
No, he wasn't lucky to make the final. He put himself in that position. So all his hard work and that paid off
Exactly right.
in a sport that's not really recognised with Australia.
Yep. Well, now,
Back to the game at hand.
well, back to the game at hand. This is exactly right. Jockey Wilson. Yeah, Jockey Wilson. That's
Jockey
it.
Wilson, famous,
Yeah.
infamous.
Loved to drink. Loved to pint.
Loved to drink.
On a hot day, cold day, any day, any and why.
Any day.
Oh, very close here. It's flicked the jack. Graham.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
fingers go
one
up.
shot. Yeah, well played. Can't keep a good man down.
Jeff's debating. He's conceded.
Yeah. I don't like using the tape, these guys, but anyway. They'd rather walk around it 3 times.
Yeah, it's funny to watch him at times. But even watching the Premier League boys, they all do the same thing.
Yeah.
They all wander around the head.
I know,
wander
put the
around
fingers,
head,
then put the fingers.
out.
But put the fingers and walk? How can you do that?
Oh, mate, yeah.
You've got to swivel. You can't put the fingers and walk because it's... Oh, well. Yes, Brett, most bowlers like a drink on a hot day. They do. You got to keep hydrated. 1. Yeah. 1 to Southport.
Yep, 13-6. Now the 2 rings. Hawkeye up. Gary 22-6,
Yes.
13 still, and Tom down 11-13 to Don, to Dan.
All right. Let's see if Darryl, who's been bowling extremely well this way, puts his first bowl right on it. Well, I'll put the kiss of death on him.
Commentator's curse.
Okay, he's pointed well.
He is pointed well, and the pace looks good too. Yes, he's played it pretty well.
Oh, can I call it or
Can
can
you
I
call
call it, hey?
Can you call it?
I'm taking that bowl. That's mine.
That's yours. Well called.
Yeah, he's been a 50% better bowler coming this way. He's nailing his line and his weight.
Dennis isn't that far away, slightly tight.
Yeah, well, I don't
Now,
believe that, David.
see how quick it turns when it starts to move out there? Look how far that's gone.
Yes, exactly right.
Another good bowl here. Going to finish just in behind.
Yes, he wasn't going to be short on it.
No. The first one's close. He's never short with his second one. He's always make sure he's behind.
And he's a good thinking lead.
Yes.
Don't tell him I said that. He might get a big head.
Yeah. Timmy Leach make a target for oppositions, and you might have 2 good bowls, but sometimes it's the worst thing you can do.
They get one on it. They get another one next to it like that. And well, I've done well.
Open target.
Okay.
Dennis has put in a shocker.
Ellen Joslin's watching.
Ellen
Fancy
Jocelyn.
that.
Fancy. Who's she?
I don't. She's just joined this club.
Just
you might
joined.
see her soon in First Division.
I might. You reckon
Yeah,
I might?
I think you will. She's played state. I don't know whether they know that here or not, but she has played state.
Oh, if she's played state, they'd know it.
Yeah.
Very professional club here. They'd know.
Nice bowl there from Graham. Another counter.
Yes, and not really no target either. Hasn't
No,
been decided.
there's gaps to go through.
Yes, there's gaps to go through.
You know, it's not a bad bowl, that.
That's
I
not
mean,
a bad
it's right
bowl.
on line. It's only a couple of foot
He's not
behind.
that far over.
No.
So, and he's got a bowl behind, so he can
It's
still
a
bowl with that little
Good
bit of
starter, just to take off that fraction of weight. If you're short and
really-
you're looking for
well,
weight, then you're
he
in
really
trouble.
doesn't need to take that weight off. He just needs to tighten up
Yeah,
a fraction.
tighten up.
That's all.
Okay.
Keep that weight.
And Graham's well down here again. A
And
little
Graham's
bit tighter.
coming to the back.
Ah,
Very
it's not
experienced
too
bowler,
bad.
Graham.
Yeah, it's a good area there.
Good area to be in.
Couple of shots.
He's a wake up.
Well, I think what I alluded to before with Robbie was I think, Graham, did they lose the final last year? I think they did. Did they lose it last year, Robbie? I can't remember. But it got down to the last rink. Yeah, I think it might have. Yeah. Or was it Muzzy? Was it Muzzy? Because I think it got down to the last end, the last few bowls. Right, well,
Well, in the Division 3 match, Dan Murphy combinations got theirs sewn up, but the other two rinks are close, so it can still go either way.
Yes, that's right.
Even though one rink's dominating.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You wipe that out your mind. You get into your game. There's only shots going for and against.
That's what they've got to think of.
Very close.
That's what they've got to think about.
Win both those by 1.
That's it. No matter what the opposition do, you've won those 2 rinks.
Exactly. Geez, the weight was good on that too.
Yes.
Just a bit narrow.
He's gone away from his backhand, favourite hand. He
Yes,
hasn't played too many bowls out there.
Yeah, he needs to trust it again.
Yep.
Get it out there.
Get it out there, let it drift.
All right, now.
This is a pretty good line.
Yeah, he looks fairly well pointed here. He's going to arrive, is he, or not?
Just fractionally short. Beautiful line.
Well, you've got to beat him to it now.
Yes.
Yeah, last year Helensvale won this event over Southport.
Oh, he's given that plenty of air.
Oh, he certainly has. They got the best back too.
Yes. He's coming back in, but yeah,
Look
he
at
just gave it that bit too much air.
Yeah, he did. He's trying to be a bit safe with it, but
yeah, like I said, he hasn't played much out there.
No, he hasn't.
He doesn't know what the line is out there at all.
Well, Dennis nailed his line with his first one. He can't be short with this bowl.
He must be reaching.
Yes, exactly. Even if he's a fraction narrow, he must be to the head.
His weight's not there.
Oh, no, he'd be disappointed with that.
His weight's there, but he's way too tight.
Yeah.
Actually, he was only really... He might have even made draw weight there.
Yeah, he probably had jack high weight. Yeah. Christine, yes, that's right. Southport lost on the last end last year by dropping a 4 on the last end.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yes. Yes. Oh, boy. Okay. Wow. Well, it's not in his road out there, that's for sure. He knows he's got to be out to that bowl anyway. Like he is. A little bit overweight.
Yep.
The line's perfect. Oh, they got the best back 3, waiting for any... The holding 2, best back 3. Things could go bad here if he takes this.
These ways delivered it, he's attacking.
He gets any edge on his shot on the bowl in the head. Oh, no, he's got a better line than that.
It looked like he was attacking.
Yeah, well, he actually...
He's attacking.
He is attacking. Yeah. If he gets under there and flicks that bowl out, oh, boy, you'll be taking shoes and socks off because I can't see another bowl in there.
No, there's nothing.
I mean, Graham just needs to drop inside this one here.
Here he comes.
Yes, now
he's thereabouts.
He's played it well.
He's thereabouts.
He needs to leave the gap.
He's thereabouts.
That's good bowls. He's left the gap. Although that bowl might be moving.
It's 2 bowls to sit on for
That's
shot.
it. Yeah, you've got to be out to those bowls. You've got to give yourself a chance. Can't be narrow this time.
Oh. Yeah, he's not far away off the line.
Oh, the bowl fell over too. Well, he's close to jack line.
He's close.
Oh, he got a piece of it, but he's probably still 2 down. 1 and a measure. Yeah, 1 and a measure. Maybe 2.
They're having a good look at it.
Yeah, they don't like measuring.
Like
2.
2. 2.
They looked at each other. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
like chooks at the food tin. Looking around each other, so who's going to go first?
G'day, Pete and Evelyn. Geez, Broady were, I won't say unlucky, but it was a very, very good final this morning, and Nev couldn't have played much better. He got the result he needed. It went back to 2 bowls and he lost basically on a measure. And that was the winning bowl on the winning rink to give him the overall.
But in hindsight, they were lucky to be in that position because the other 2 broadbeach sides were so far down.
Yes.
They both come from the clouds.
They did.
So to give them opportunity to win.
Yeah, exactly right.
Congratulations to Chugan.
Played extremely well, and I'm sure they'll be back at the club right now having 1 or 2 ales.
I reckon they'll be celebrating well into the night.
Yes, I was invited back to Benoa to have an ale, but it's a bit hard to get back to Tweed when you go to Benoa, unless I sleep on the green.
That has been known to happen.
Is Ray White Toby's relation?
Yes.
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 Is the answer. Thank you for that.
Ray's Toby's dad.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, his first bowl was right on line, but he's been playing a bit of unders and overs coming this way.
Going away from the clubhouse, he struggled a bit. He's much better coming back towards the club.
There you go. Made me put my foot in it, but he's been nailing it coming back this way. He hasn't.
Nailing it coming back
really
this way.
has been.
Yep.
Yeah. Geez, it's still close over there in Division 3 final.
It is.
I mean, you got to wipe that rink out. It's gone.
Yeah, that rink's gone.
They're going shot for shot over there. Shot for shot.
Yeah. Yeah, very close.
Yeah.
That's going to go either way.
We're down to 2 ends there on... now, they've got to win that, obviously. They must win that.
They must win that to have any chance. If they lose that, the others might as well
Well,
stop
they can
playing.
shake hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Because
Get into the bar early.
It's not a master board, it's a rank wins. Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
And looks like Woongoolborough holding the shot in that rink at this stage.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I don't mind the Woongoolborough new shirts. Bit of a change from the old ones.
I'm not saying I'm disliking them, but the new Burley shirts, from the front, who are they?
And from the back, who are they? You can't see Burley at all.
Well, the little logo on the back is you need a microscope to see it. Can we get a bit more flair going there? I'm sorry, Burley, I don't mean to rubbish you, but I'd like to see a nice big dragon on the back and something on the front.
Yes. 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 For a new name change, it's very uninspiring type thing. It's just a little bit.
Well,
it's just something lacking.
I know it's a new colour scheme and whatever, and they've probably had to get them fairly quickly. Okay, and they'll probably come out next year and have something really bright and breezy and big dragon, something on the front.
You need something big. Even like we're playing against Enoggera the other week, and the Enoggera shirts with the silhouette on the back. The silhouette stands out rather than a solid.
Yes,
the silhouette's
exactly.
Brilliant. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, look, you don't have to have your name emblazoned on the front or the logo either, but you've got to have something that you can recognise.
Your identity's got to be there.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Fiona, I didn't want to say that, but... G'day, Ma. Yes, Christine, they're doing a great job out there. Vicky, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, the finger measure going on.
Well, as long as they're keeping their feet fixed and swivelling, not walking around. Yes. I've seen it. And you don't feel like laughing, but you've got to tell them, listen, you can't.
Do you know what I've got in my bowl? I've got one of those bowls eyes in my bowls bag. Hardly ever used it. But weren't they brilliant invention when they first come out?
Yeah.
Put over the jack, the lines on it.
Yeah.
Like the old Jack High on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't see anyone using it.
No.
It's a brilliant thing to use. tells you straight away. Rather than doing the fingers.
It is.
Your fingers are easy to carry.
Yeah.
This other one you've got to have in your pocket somewhere.
But you can't go like that and then walk around the other side of the head and go like that. Yeah, you got to swivel.
Good ball.
I just look from each side and go, yeah, that's a shot. Within an eighth of an inch, I can get it. The tape. Okay. Brian's here. Does Brian want to have a little bit of commentary? Or?
Do you want to step in, Brian? No, come on over here, Brian. I'll step out. Oh. Brett's sick of listening to his own voice, so he's got to call Brian in.
No, we've got to get bigger, buddy. Hear things.
Yeah,
Here's a stinging.
Yeah. Welcome to Brian. He can take over the major commentary, being a man of many words.
Good afternoon, Shane. How are you?
Very well, thanks, Brian.
That's the way, mate. Geez, we've got some great games coming on here too, eh?
Oh, yes.
We got, once again, a pretty good head set up. Just been watching it from up top where we had lunch.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
Yes. Must say the food here is quite good.
Absolutely first class, mate.
Yep.
Yes, no, just had a lovely steak.
Very good.
Beautiful it was, mate.
Good.
So
I had a hot dog.
It was a good
hot dog.
Oh, we just missed it, yeah. Just caught the edge of that bowl.
Even though they've got some blowouts in a couple of rinks here, the other two rinks, being rink wins only, it's very tight.
Yep. So it looks as though one. See, young Dane Murphy. He's
blitzing them. 34-6 after 14.
Well, young Dane, of course, a very experienced player. Started his career at Bay Desert, went to Mackenzie Park, and his father, Len, a very, very good player also too.
Yes, he's certainly showing it today. But he can't do it on his own. He's got a good team with him.
He certainly has.
He has to have that sort of a win. If they lose that rink, money's exchanged hands.
You're dead right there, my friend. So Hawkeye, as always, very steady player.
Very
Jeffrey
steady.
Hawken.
Yes. Very underrated player.
Oh, yeah.
Gets under your guard in more ways than one. $17-14. At this stage, victory to Southport at the moment, but can go either way still. Still a few ends to go.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game, really. It's the business end of the year, isn't it?
It's not over yet, even though Gary's 6 down. He's still got 4 ends to get back into it.
Yep.
And knowing Gary as I do.
He's got 2 ends.
2 ends, has he?
Yep.
24
24 ends.
Okay, it's on the screen. It's 20 at the moment.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just updating now,
Okay,
mate.
no worries.
What a beautiful day we have here, though, Shane.
Magnificent day, yes.
And, mate, this is your club now?
This is my club now,
Mate,
yes.
yeah,
Moved here
good.
4 weeks ago.
Good one.
Thoroughly enjoying it.
Good, mate, as long as you're enjoying your bowls. That's what it's all about, buddy.
Always enjoy my bowls.
Yeah, I know that, mate. Played against you plenty of times, son.
Yes.
So we got...
I think I owe you one still. especially at your hometown, your home club.
Yes, mate. They were here yesterday.
Yep.
And again, we had 2 great games here this morning, grand finals, and great climax here. Like that game this morning, come down to the very last couple of bowls.
What a brilliant game.
What a brilliant game that was. Really was.
And really, on the day, even though it's such a great game finish, Chugan deserved to win that.
They've had a good year. And one of the reasons why, Shane, is that both teams absolutely ultra competitive. Broadbeach, great year. Broadbeach, as you're fully aware, were decimated early in the season with COVID.
Yes.
And Chugan, at one stage, we're going to pull out because they had so many players affected with a COVID.
Yeah.
And they decided to stay and battle, and whammo, they won it.
Well,
how good is that?
Well, even here, I think there was 30 or 40 here
yes,
after COVID.
That's right. So
they had to juggle a few things around that to put teams on the green.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most clubs were the same. Any club that has had COVID, they're telling fibs.
No, that's ever so true.
Every club's had the same problem.
Yeah, that's ever so true. And that's, well, all of the major clubs, as we're fully aware, that's why I say the standard of this bowls, because all the major clubs on the Gold Coast, all their Division 1 clubs are all playing Premier League, so that takes out 28 players.
Yeah.
And then you got this here, Max Morris. Yeah, look at the standard of play. It's been absolutely outstanding.
And then on top of that, you got Q7s as well.
Yeah, Q7s, you got the whole lot.
It's just, and like I said, it's a great initiative of the Gold Coast District to get the Max Morris off the ground and get this format running.
Well, it's
been fantastic.
It's a good format. The players have really enjoyed it, Shane. And the thing about it is that, mate, it's got them back on the green in January.
Yes.
It's just 8:30 start on a Saturday morning. And it's all over and done with by 11, 11:15.
Finish by the time it's getting hot.
That's correct. It's been correct. I must admit, I have had quite a few complaints over a lot of the blokes, because on a Saturday they'd normally stayed at the club, had a few drinks and got on the punt. It's cost them a fortune. No, they reckon it's fantastic, mate. Well, they really do, mate.
They'd have been doing that anyway.
That's true. No, they've enjoyed it, mate. Don't you worry about that.
No, it's a great initiative.
Yeah. So
it's done wonders for the Gold Coast District area, getting people on the greens.
And that's what it's all about, mate. That's why Premier League was always in January, February, because in my earlier days in administration, I was tied up with Premier League, and that's when the clubs wanted it, because that's when their quietest period shone.
Yes.
So Premier League itself was always designed to be a 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock PM game to play into the cool of the evening.
Yeah.
And so that was always the rationale behind starting in January, mate. Yeah. Robbie just gave me his glasses, mate, so I could read, but I think he painted his house last night with it, because there's white spots in it everywhere. He does this to me every now and again. So I'm looking at that screen there, and I think there's 4 or 5 jacks out there at the moment. We see the two skips, of course, Graham French.
Division 3, Mermaid are up on 2 rinks. Mermaid up on... No, not down on 3 rinks. Wollongong up on 3, but tight. And
very close though, Shane.
And like I said, in Southport looked like they might have this, but it's not. It's too early to call yet. You'd call it, Robbie? Yeah, I nearly would too, but
yeah, but he's not a commentator, mate. He's got no idea what he's talking about.
We are talking about bowls.
I too, mate. I too. Good to see Paul Round out there too, mate. He's one of the true journeymen of our great game, and been at Beenleigh and Logan and various places, and great to see him gone down to Wollongong these days.
Okay, well, that's good.
They're shaking hands on that rink, Robbie, so not too sure. Paul's about to do the board now. I realise now why they call him Paul Round. Easy of bloke round here, mate.
Well, they might as well shake hands, call it off, because it looks like Wollongong got 2 rinks.
Yep.
Wollongong got 2 rinks, it's over.
Yeah, well, young Dane, mate, he's 37-10 in front. So.
Yeah, they got 2 rinks, safely 2 rinks.
Great to see. We see.
Hawkeye 7 up with 2 to go.
Yep. So Graham French, of course. Graham, very well, good journeyman of our great game,
yes.
mate. Member of Broadbeach for a great number of years, and gone to Southport.
Moved away, unfortunately, a few years ago, and there's a little bit of turmoil at the club.
Yeah, no, he just moved over closer to Southport, I think, mate, and absolutely enjoying his bowls from there. So, yeah, but it's always been a very steady player, though, Shane, hasn't
always,
he, you know, mate?
Yeah.
So we see, yes, Wollongong getting very excited over there.
Yes, they've got it sewn up.
Yep. There's $3,000 to them, so there's $25,600 in prize money.
Yes, Robbie was saying, very good.
Being handed out.
That's great.
Not bad for a 6-week competition, mate.
Not bad at all.
What a great bowl there too, from Darryl Hill.
He's been very steady, especially coming this way, Darryl.
Well, look at his 2 bowls there, mate.
Yeah.
two good ones.
Been very steady.
So I think Dennis is a little bit underdone grass line on this one, mate.
Yes.
Needed to put it out there. You see that wind just starting to come across the green there a little bit, so but still drawing well on both hands by the looks of it.
Yeah, more so the east side, the ocean side of the club. It really hooks in when you're coming in there.
Yeah.
This side he's playing now tends to hold a little bit.
Tell you what, just depends upon his weight here because he's got a pretty good line on this one once again.
His weight's very handy. Good posse to be in.
Mate, that is a really good catchment
Yes.
bowl there, Shane, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's Kitty gets moved, mate.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, if you're not going to be shot bowl, that's
You're not
that's
going
a
to
good place to be.
You're not
mate.
going to drop a number.
No, that's for sure.
And look, it's awfully close to counting.
Yeah, well, it would be close too. So up to Dennis.
He's on a better line.
I think he could be just a little bit quick. Sorry, mate.
Yes, he needs that bowl
Got
over.
the edge.
Oh, it's
Well, I'll
a
tell you what,
cruel sport sometimes.
it's probably eased the pain though, mate.
Yeah.
It's eased the pain.
No one's saying much, but from here it might still be one to Southport. Won't change Graham's shot.
No, he's still got to play the same shot, mate. Mermaid have done a great job, John. I can tell you that right now, mate.
Yeah.
Great to see him here. G'day, Kevin
Yes.
Dixon, Brett Farrell. G'day, Ray. Hey, Ma. Unlucky this morning, mate. You guys played really well. G'day, Christine Wyatt. Yeah, they're still playing, mate. So Southport too was great to see another small club
Yes.
in this event, Shane.
Yeah, they're a member of the Gold Coast fraternity, but they're a small club in the Gold Coast area. So
Great to see him.
very friendly club.
Yeah, mate. It's the oldest club in the Gold Coast.
Is it really?
It is,
I didn't
mate.
know that.
Yeah, it's in 2014 was their 100th
Oh, really?
birthday,
Okay.
so they're well over 100 now. So
Okay. Geez, Hawkeye would have been their opening, wouldn't he?
I think he was their first president, buddy. Good bloke, old Hawkeye. She was very fortunate to have a year in Division 1 with Hawkeye when I was at Southport, and one heck of a great skip.
Still good enough to be up there if he wanted to be.
Oh, mate, absolutely, mate. Great guy to play bowls with too, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah, great bloke on and off the green.
Yep. And of course, he's playing, of course, with Robbie Dobbins, who's no slouch.
No slouch at all.
Former coach of Australia and
Yes, that's right.
coached quite a few nations.
When you look out there this morning, they've got Nev Wood Bradley out there this morning.
Ah.
I mean,
And this is the Max
they're
Morris.
legends
This is the
of the
Max
sport.
Morris, mate. Like, it's
legends
just-
of the sport.
absolutely, mate. You know, and as I said, the Premier League teams have still got 28 players up top, and
Yeah.
they're still quality players all the way through, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we see Terry Hudson. I tell you what, he's not going to be too far away.
Yeah, he's done it.
Yep.
Made two of that.
Made two out of that.
Keeps them alive at this stage.
Yeah, so he definitely needed that, didn't he? He definitely needed
he
it.
had to get that, yes.
Yep.
I mean, still, puts a mate down with 3 to go, but gives them a sniff.
Absolutely. So Dennis.
So they
Atman.
finished over there. Jeff Hawkeye won 25-18.
Okay, they're up on that one.
So all they need is one rink up. So it's come down to the pairs we're live streaming. The other
Well,
game's still close.
The other game's close, mate.
There with Musgrave up.
Yes.
There's 3 ends to go.
Well, Hawkeye, of course, had a pretty good win over Gary Lynn, who's no slouch, mate.
Oh, Gary's no slouch
He's
at all.
no slouch. He's,
Thinking of people who should be playing higher.
yeah.
But Gary's happy there. I've known Gary for quite a while. I talked
Yep.
to him yesterday. He's happy being there.
See Robbie zooming in. So Daryl Hill playing the backhand. Lovely facilities here at Tweed Heads Bowls Club. Go a long way to play on better greens or magnificent
Yes.
club rooms.
Yes.
Nothing
Very
wrong with the
good.
joint, mate,
No,
I'm telling you.
nothing wrong.
Hey?
All greens run similar.
Yep.
Very good facilities.
Get there, Tommy!
Hey, Dennis once again sticking to the backhand. Not going to be far away with this one here, Shane.
No.
Just going to run out of legs. Yeah. It's still going to be in the count, though.
Mate, yeah, he just left himself a little bit short. He's been doing that with his second bowl a bit, Dennis.
Mate, it's still on the run, though. So it's still
on its run, yes.
It's still on the run, so it's still very workable.
It still won't stop this bloke, though. This bloke's been bowling all right, mainly coming towards this end of the club.
Yep.
But
just sneaking around the back once more. Don't think Graham will be too unhappy with that, mate. He's in behind the head. He won't be unhappy with it, mate. Very experienced campaigner, as I was saying before.
Exactly
Graham
right.
French. Remember playing Graham plenty of times in Pennants, mate. It was always a tough nut to beat.
I didn't play against him a couple of times, but not a lot.
Oh, mate, he's always a tough nut. Great guy, Graham French. At Georgie's Bowl's been playing for a great number of years now.
Yeah.
So Terry Hudson playing for Musgrave Hill, their skip. Left-hander, of course.
As you well know, left-handers have a different line to everyone else.
They certainly do, mate. It's a great bowl there too. Look at that, still finishing, mate. They're still just running absolutely superbly.
Yeah. Even this time of day, getting close to time and pace starts coming off the greens.
But still taking plenty of grass out there, mate.
Yeah.
Mile of grass.
You've still got to put it out there.
Yep.
Here's Graham. Look at Graham.
Oh, Graham's never far away, mate.
No. He's got the shot. That's all he has to do.
Yep.
At this stage.
Few ends to go. Handy lead. Just try and stop them from scoring or getting multiples, mate.
That should be their main concern now.
But I mean, one thing I think that a lot of teams they do miss up on, Shane, is that they get themselves into a handy lead by doing what they're doing. So don't change it too much.
Yes, don't change too much. That's right.
Don't change it too much.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's. Oof.
Oh, Graham.
He was attacking that one, which is not a bad. With the only one down, it's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea, mate. He's also given himself a pretty good bowl there, just there towards the back, because I think they'll be sticking to their forehand playing that way too, Shane. But I mean, any movement there, and there's a couple of good catches there waiting, and if they play a little bit too much weight, mate, they got a nice one there in the back.
Well, that's right, yeah. And at this stage, the Musgrave boys have to try and remove the second shot to score.
Yeah, Jill, it's great to see Wongorba get up there mid-air. Very well done to the Wongorba club. G'day, Ian Brighton. Great to see you at the airport the other day, mate. You and Lorraine off your way to Tasmania. Hope you're enjoying your trip, mate. Okay, sticking to his backhand. So this bowl here is on the run, so any movement on it's very beneficial. Or he sneaks around the back.
He's got his own. That's two.
Yep, good bowl. Yeah, good bowl there.
He's awfully close here.
He's very close, mate.
Yep. What a great bowl. That's a great bowl. Great bowl. Got to clap that.
Mate, that's. I think Graham should take his cap off for that one, mate. Do you reckon?
So. I definitely think so.
That's a great bowl there.
He might have a shiny head. It's only reason it's not.
Great bow there by Darryl Hill. Sounds like he should own a jewellery shop.
Musgrave now have to start playing some shots now to try and get out of this.
Yeah, a bit of pressure on Dennis because they really got to win this end also too, don't they?
They do to have any sort of chance.
The other rink nice and tight. It's getting tightening up a bit. I see Robbie Dobbins just played a great bowl over there.
Good bowl.
Very well played,
Good bowl.
Could be, I think, just looking at the angle from here, hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. I'd play it as one down.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah. Get another bowl in the head.
It doesn't matter really if you're one down or one down. I don't think it really
Not at
changes
this
your
stage.
shot.
No,
I think you just got to draw around that front bowl there, or just touch that bowl, rock it once or twice.
Graham's called the shot in favour of Southport. So he's got to be wide.
A lot of experience in those eyes, mate.
Oh, yes.
A lot of experience.
Can't afford to be tight here. He's got to be out wide. Oh, object on the green.
Geez, he had the line. He just didn't have the weight. Not happy, but as you said, he's had an outstanding game.
Yep. Yes, he should have been behind there. They've got 2 back bowls anyway.
Yes.
Probably does make it a bit tight from coming under it to sit that bowl out, which is what they've got to be looking at to do. So I think they've got the next 3 or 4 after that.
Well, Skips have made up their mind what they're going to play again now. We've got another great game here. The game this morning was sensational. One last night was sensational.
Yes.
So had good bowls all weekend, mate, I'm telling you.
Anywhere you go around the Gold Coast, you've got good bowls.
Yeah, no, it's very good to see.
Like I was saying to someone the other day, would have to be one of the strongest pen competitions in Australia, the Gold Coast area.
Well, I think there's a lot of good districts out there, Shane, that he's just going to get the edge here. You can just see he's just going to get the edge of that bowl. Yeah. But I think there's a lot of good districts out there, mate. Like there's a lot of very competitive districts, but, probably for sheer consistency. Not too sure about a couple of the states, but I must admit it is... when you look at who plays here on the coast, not because I'm the president of the Gold Coast-Tweed district, but a lot of people do come and retire to the Gold Coast because of mainly because of the weather and the facilities and that's here. It's, mate, I've said to a lot of people, I'm not disrespectful to other districts because I think there's some great teams, some great players everywhere, all over Australia. But I must admit, for sheer weight of consistency, it's pretty hard to win a game here at times on the Gold Coast.
Tell me about it.
It's as I said, there's a lot of districts. There's a lot of great districts out there, mate.
As you well know, Brian, if anyone beats the Gold Coast teams, they've earned it. They've played well.
Well, they have played well, mate. I think that...
and they have to play well to do it.
So we're very fortunate mainly because of our conditions and because of our facilities that we have here, mate. That's why a lot of people do retire to the Gold Coast, and I know, I come from a small club like Bow Desert, and I see a couple of our members here today, great members, chairman of our club, president of our club, retired from work, and the first thing they did was left Bow Desert and moved into the Gold Coast, you know what I mean? So they're wearing Musgrave Hill clothes today. I think it can also work for and against a lot of regions, and it's like a lot of regions that are suffering a little bit, Shane, with bowling numbers, is because a lot of the mining companies had them working there, living there, and they come fly in, fly out. So the club, through no fault of their own, what a great bowl there from Graham. Just missed that. No fault of their own, Shane, as they've gone from 110, 120 members down to 5 or 6 because they're fly in, fly out. And I feel so sorry for those clubs, mate. You know what I mean? So they've got a bit of a measure going on here because Graham didn't miss that by much, mate. He must have been very, very close.
He did not. If the Southport's going to make it very hard for Musgrave to get up.
Yep.
And from the way he's measured, it looks like Southport.
Yep.
One to Southport. It's going to be very hard from here on.
Yes, they've only got a couple of ends to go now, mate, and there's the differences there. So really,
9 shots up.
Yeah, Musgrave really needs a multiple on this end.
Yep.
To take it into an extra... Well, sorry, the last end, I should say. Yes. But 9 shots in 2 ends at this type of...
Especially against these two, the way they're playing.
Yeah, no. But once again, too, like Musgrave Hill, mate, Mate, they're playing Premier League. They're going very well in the Premier League condition.
They're
very
sevens,
competitive.
They've got sevens.
They've got sevens, and they put 9 teams in the Max Morris Sevens, mate.
It's a phenomenal effort.
It just goes to show you, you know, how much their players are itching to play competition bowls, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yep. And a hearty congratulations to the Woonguba Bowling Club, who just won Division 3 2022 Max Morris Memorial Sevens. Another one of our small clubs there, Shane. Little one green club.
And like I alluded to before, a very pleasant club to go to.
Yep.
Old school club. They make you so welcome. They look after you.
No poker machines.
No poker machines. They'll all walk in the door. They all say hello.
Yeah, it's just like one conversation around the bar.
That's it. Yep.
So a nice start. A little bit runny there from Darryl, but
maybe a little bit of adrenaline there coming towards the finish.
Yeah, well, it's been a pretty warm day for them. They've had a good day yesterday where they had a good win to get here today. So,
yes.
You know. So Dennis now, can he capitalise? He's just going to pull up a little bit short. Yeah, he had beautiful grass line on that once again.
Yes.
Okay, a bit of correction here from Darryl required.
Yes, he's made a better fist to this one.
Yeah. Yeah, good bowl there by Darryl.
A little bit through, but...
Yeah, Graham's quite happy with that though, mate.
You'd rather be there.
Yeah. Not in Graham's way, so he's happy chappy, mate.
He's got the shot, so...
Okay.
Yes.
Good bowl here from Dennis.
Dennis has played the good one too. Might slide past.
Yeah, good home. It's shot.
Hung around for shot, yes.
That's the shot, mate. So done his job. Bring back memories, mate, eh? Graham, very deadly with his stick. I know he's gone to a stick a few years ago, mate. He was deadly when he didn't have a stick.
Mate, a lot of people are against the sticks, but I reckon it's fantastic for the game.
Well, so many people, as you know, Shane, who wouldn't be participating in our great game if it wasn't for an invention like this.
A lot of people consider them cheating sticks and that, but they're really not. I challenge anyone to go out there and try and do what these blokes do with their sticks.
Well, one thing I've noticed, my observation as a greenkeeper as well as the president of the Gold Coast, when I visit clubs, I walk into so many clubs and I look out over the greens, not at bowls time, but I mean, you know, when the greens are vacant, and everybody out there rolling up normally have a stick.
Yeah.
But the average player this day and age, because of the tightness of the bowls, play from Saturday to Saturday.
Yeah.
But the people that are still working on their game, like everybody did in the old days when the standard bowl was in everybody's hand, to be a good player, you had to go to the club and roll up, mate.
That's right.
That's how you become a good player.
Exactly right.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of these blokes, when they get the stick, they put a lot of time and effort into exactly what you said, learning how to use it.
Well, you basically got to relearn everything
you do.
Played when you're able to use your normal bowling arm.
A great bowl there from Graham too. Yeah. A lovely correction. Just had to correct about 3.5 feet, and he has done so well. So
yes, he knows he doesn't have to be real close.
He's just going to beat this bowl. Just going to sneak around. He's just going to be a little bit runny. That's all. Perfect line for what he was after.
He's well aware of the fact that they've got to chase numbers this end.
Yes,
he's well aware of that. So no target being set up.
Now, I might throw Brett back in here because I've got to get ready for the presentation. So I just wanted to come in and say good day to everybody, and thanks for your patronage once again today. And Shane, thank you very much, mate, for coming in and doing some... It's up to you. It's up to you. So I just had Brett Clifford come back in, the round off. So hope to catch everybody on board next week, where we will be at Hamilton Bowls Club next Saturday afternoon. Pretty sure it is. So here's Brett. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Darryl again. Very steady.
Yes, there's going to be no repeat performance of what happened last year's final when Hollandsville
there
got
is
up with a
not.
4 on the
No.
last end.
And look, in all honesty, congratulations Southport in making it 2 years in a row.
Exactly right.
They blew it last year. They're not going to blow it this year.
No, it's not, but they got a nice little lead there.
They're in a comfort situation, whereas Musgrave have to make numbers.
That's right. Sooner they got, well, this is the 17th end, isn't it?
This is the 17th end.
Yeah. So they got to get a 4, if not a 5. Minimum, yeah.
Well, if really,
Close
they
here.
have to get a 3.
Look at this. Oh, he's had it on a string going this way. Look at that.
That's 4 shots.
Oh. Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, he's played extremely
Man of the
well.
match.
Yeah, for sure. And you can't make a number out of that because they only got one bowl and they head behind.
They've got one option. Kill it.
Yeah.
It's the only option they've got. And from there, it's be awfully hard to kill.
That's it. Shut the head down. Whether you get 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter.
I'll nearly make a prediction and say this will be the last end.
Well, it's looking that way.
They've got everything covered. Maybe not the extreme front, but I can't see it getting up there.
No. Yes, Marcus, he certainly is. It's a bit of payback for last year's final.
17th.
It's all going to be wiped out of the memory very shortly. This hopefully will be the last end for them. Nicely pointed. A little bit short. And I don't see any way to kill this end. You know, you can't play weight anywhere. If you drive up in the narrow hand, it's just going to drift out. You know.
Yes.
I think so, Mel.
He's got it. Didn't
Yeah,
get it
but
far
it's-
enough.
It's up and down for shot. If not, still 2 down. 1 down anyway. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No.
They need a multiple score.
Yeah.
3 or more.
Nicely pointed here too.
Very good bowl.
If he sits on that and falls back.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. The best he can do here is draw another shot for, if he's holding one, to make 2.
We'll soon see. Dennis having a good look.
There's nothing there. Change your hand and sit the blue for 2.
Try and sit the bowl.
Yeah, that's all he's got. To get a maximum number of 2.
They've got to
It's
play.
a
They've got to play that shot to get a multiple. They've got to sit these blues out.
Yeah. So it's... I think it might be shake
Sign.
hands time. See what happens here.
That's good. I can put that on the contract.
Well,
I think they'll be shaking hands.
I
Yep.
have a look. It's up and down for shot. Whether you drop a 1 and be 8 in front in the last end, you're going to play it. Would you? I suppose you got to play it, haven't you?
Well, technically, he's still got a chance
Yeah.
at 8.
Well, I'm hoping that this is actually a counter because I think it's. Oh, jeez. How about the blue bowl?
That's close.
Blue bowl. Oh, God. Well. I'll be getting an umpire because that's just a rub in it.
Yes. Yep. Good call, Brett.
Yeah.
Geez, you're a magician.
Yeah, I couldn't work that one out, could I? Took me a while.
Yes, the umpire's had too much work to do in this game this afternoon, so it's good to see the umpire coming out.
Yes, make an appearance.
Yep. Oh, looks like David Crow.
I'd almost be, if I was the opposing lead, say 1 shot to you, mate. Pick the jack up. Take care. I would. Look, I'm not a pessimist, but 8 shots.
Yeah. So either way, it's only 1 shot.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be 9 shots or 8 shots of difference, or 10 shots.
Yeah.
Or 8 shots.
Or
of
8
difference.
shots.
Which
So you either play another end and you try and get a.
Technically, you got to try and get the maximum.
Yeah, and the first time you have a short bowl, you're gone.
Most would concede with 8 shots to get. You would concede.
It looked like you had a little sway in it. Yeah.
Because no matter what, some of these 8 shots, the opposition drive it ahead and get rid of 1 bowl, you can't win.
Yeah. Or the first time you drop anything shorter than a metre, you're gone.
That's right.
You know.
You've got no chance.
I mean, you can always say, "I'll just put every bowl behind the jack and we'll play." It doesn't work either.
Oh, that's Jesus.
That is close, isn't it? Did it rub on that one too, or not?
I didn't see the bowl move at all.
No, I didn't. If this touches, I'm going to assume he'll flick the blue out. Yep. 1 shot to Southport. Southport have won the over 60s.
Congratulations, Southport.
Yes, congratulations.
Well, Brett, thank you for the opportunity to talk on
I've
your
enjoyed
media
it, mate.
coverage.
I've really
I'm going
enjoyed
to
it.
go and buy myself a beer.
You go and get yourself a beer. Don't drink that one because there's a fly in it.
He hasn't drank much. I'd never waste a beer.
Hey, Robbie. There's a fly in his beer over here.
That's right, I'll suck it through my teeth.
It's got protein. I've enjoyed it. I have.
Pleasure, brother.
Thank you.
Brett, Robbie, pleasure again. Always good. Thank you for the opportunity to talk.
So there's our champions there. And it's from last year. It's a saving grace from my old mate out there.
Yes.
He dropped a 4 on the last end last year and lost the overall to Helensvale. This year he's come back and he's got it.
He's got it. Well done.
He's got it. And congratulations.
Once again, thank you, fellas. I'll leave you to it. I'll go and have a quiet drink.
Not a problem at all.
Because talking makes you thirsty.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. Cheers. Thanks very much.
So, in the Max Morris Memorial Sevens 2022, the over 60s goes to Southport over Musgrave Hill, 2 rinks to 1. Wingulba, 3 rinks to 0, a great win there. A nice bit of cash they've picked up in $3,000, Robbie. Yes. And 2,000 for Southport. This morning's results, Tugan over Broadbeach on the very last bowl. What a cracker that was. If you haven't seen it yet, get onto live stream and have a look at it later on tonight. Benoa Bees over Burleigh Heads have won Division 2. So it's been a great mixture of different teams today, and we congratulate all the clubs. Yes, exactly. Yes. There hasn't been any 2 teams representing, like one club having 2 teams in it, which is very unusual, and we love to see it. Yes. Exactly right. I'm sure that Tugan and Benoa at the moment are having a couple of cleansing ales at the club. If you're driving by, do drop in. They might shout you one. So with that, our next live streaming is the Premier League Bowl Show Thursday at Helensvale. So, yeah, okay. Hamilton, yes, and just obviously if you've got us all on the like there, you'll get the little 5 o'clock. It's a late game, that one. Hamilton North Toowoomba. So that'll be a good game as well. So look, thanks for your support during the day. Thanks to Tweed Heads Bowls Club on their amenities and letting us play the finals here. Don't forget, you like the concept, you like the play, you like to win this money, get your team in. If you haven't entered a team,
You don't enter a team now until
yeah, September, yeah.
October, November next year. You get into it.
Yeah, you got to get in there. You've liked the concept. It's a great concept. There's not a lot of travelling involved in it. Yeah, get your teams together and get your club going forward. With that, I will say good afternoon from the Gold Coast Media team. Myself, Brett Clifford, and Robbie Allen. And see you again shortly. Apart from that, hope you enjoyed the day and see you next time. Bye-bye.